I got Debbie. She's here. Um,
Just running behind.
We had come up with a topic tonight, talking about the Holocaust and all that. But then, I don't know. I think we're just going to talk about whatever comes up because that's pretty much what happens. We'll start talking about one thing and then
goes into 16 others.
Yes.
Hey, Grumpy.
What's up, Grumpy? How you doing?
All right.
But I think the reason I wanted to talk about the Holocaust is because not only does my ancestry get involved in the Holocaust, but I think it's an interesting topic since, good old Whoopi Goldberg wanted to say that it wasn't about racism. Which I kind of understood her point when she got further down into it and said, well, you really had to dig deep to find out. Well, not really, because they wore stars on their sleeves. So you didn't really have to dig deep unless you're talking about in the beginning. But I wanted to talk about the possibility of hauntings being at a place like the concentration camps and hi, Kels, and other places that are like that, because there were the Asian concentration camps that were in the U.S. I don't remember exactly where they were. I think they were in Arizona, but I didn't look it up. I'm gonna have to look it up, but I remember seeing it before and I remember hearing about it. So, and I also remember seeing them loading the bus and getting them on the bus to go to those places. I'm okay. A little spaced out. I'm like, oh, yeah.
I can understand that.
I'm not spaced out on my meds, but I'm getting my med. Yeah. And Justin was too until he got called over to mom and dad's. They're moving. My family's moving again. My mom and dad. And, oh gosh, girl, our house is so packed with their stuff. It's not even funny. But we are getting their furniture, and our front room is so packed, but we're going to be selling a lot of things. But Justin got called out, and make a long story short, he got called out to go help them. So he had to stop his meds.
Yeah. Oh, I understand.
Help. Open. Open. Oh my gosh, it's not opening. Got it. When there's a will, there's a way. And with this butterscotch by Dr. McGillicuddy. Y'all can sponsor if you would like.
Right?
It is so good. I can drink that stuff straight out of the bottle. And I have never been able to drink a butterscotch liqueur. It's not even a liqueur, it's liquor. 21% alcohol, girl.
It's good shit, though.
Oh, it is some good shit. With some tequila rose. That if they'd like to sponsor us, they can sponsor too. And some Kahlua. If they'd like to sponsor, they can sponsor too.
Right?
They all can sponsor. It'd be nice. Especially with as much as we drink it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that made us sound like we're alcoholics. We don't drink it that often, y'all. I mean, geez.
Fridays.
And sometimes on every Friday. So, all right, I got my shot ready. You got a shot ready?
Well, about as close as I'm going to get to a shot, so yeah.
Well, cheers to Valentine's coming up. Woo. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I went to my doctor's office. Like I'm a doctor. I went to my doctor, and we were talking about. She asked me, of course, we're assistants. They gotta ask you all those questions before you go in and see the doctor. Do you drink? Yeah. I wanted to say, how old am I? But she she said, "Well, how much do you drink?" I said, "How much is your business?" And then I laughed and I said, "I'm sorry, that was rude. No, I drink probably every Friday." And she goes, "Every Friday?" I said, "Or every other Friday. It depends on how often we have a show." And she's like, "And how much do you drink?" I said, "Well, it depends on what I got." So she's like, "Well, do you drink enough to get drunk?" I said, "No, not every time."
Nah,
And
just once in a while.
she goes, "Well, how often a month do you get drunk?" And I'm like, "My God, you're really getting personal with this shit."
Right?
I'm like, I'm not an alcoholic, if that's what you're asking. And she goes, "No, no, no, we just have to make sure so we can check your liver and everything." I said, "Don't you do that anyway? With my
Right?
blood work, you have to check that anyway." So we left it at that and started talking about smoking. And she goes, "Well, do you smoke?" And I said, "I vape." And she goes, "Well, what's your nicotine level?" I said, "A 3." And she goes, "Oh, well, that don't even count." What? Come again? And she's like, "No, we don't even." She goes, "Well, do you get it from the gas station?" I said, "No, I get it from a vape shop." And she goes, "Well, it doesn't count. We don't count it as smoking because it's
Cool.
so you don't get all the chemicals that you get in a cigarette from the vape. All you get
Yeah.
is the nicotine and the flavor." So she said that military don't even count as smoking. So
Cool.
technically, I can still say I've been cigarette free for years, like 10 years. Yay me!
Yeah, well, I can't say that, so
uh, we gotta get you just on vape.
Yeah, we'll get there one of these days.
Well, I got to the point where if I was craving a cigarette, I would grab my vape and I would vape it. And then it got to the point where I couldn't even stand the smell of cigarettes, period. And I
Yeah.
could smell one a mile away. And we now every time I smell a cigarette, it's like, oh, how did I love that so much? I don't
Well, yeah.
understand. Well, it's because of all the chemicals and stuff. It's addictive.
Yeah,
And they're like,
exactly.
well, it's the nicotine that's addictive. Not in cigarettes. It's not because I can put this down and not smoke it for days. So I don't know what they're saying is addictive. But anywho, what we were
Who
talking
knows?
about tonight, but I wanted to share that because I thought it was funny that the government doesn't think that vaping is
Yeah, that's
smoking.
kind of comical.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, are
I'll have
you
to remember
listening to
that.
something?
Oh, Josh is talking in the background.
Oh.
He's streaming.
Okay.
So,
All right. I was like, I'm hearing voices. I know I'm not crazy yet.
yeah, he's this is the first time he's streamed in God Forever.
Oh
So,
God. I haven't streamed a game in forever either. And I
yeah.
really want to get Dying Light too.
So,
Really want to get
I
it.
was watching him for quite a while. John's watching him, so because
Cool.
we haven't got to see his pretty face in a while.
I
So,
know. Are they coming back anytime soon?
yes, uh,
Yeah.
as soon as they possibly can.
Ah.
They gotta get some stuff taken care of, but hopefully sooner than later.
Oh yeah, always. And mom
Yeah.
and dad are leaving tomorrow.
Oh no.
Yeah, leaving tomorrow.
Wow.
I'm like, wow, y'all are getting it quick. I'm like, yeah,
Mm.
we're trying. Oh Lord have mercy. Just another worry for me because they're gonna be so far away.
Yeah. They're gonna be Florida.
Florida.
Wow.
Yep. Which is from here to Dothan is 14, almost 14 hours.
Yep.
And it's another 2 hours to where my family lives in Florida. So I
Dang.
was like, that's gonna be a long ass drive.
Yeah, it is. Surely they're gonna stop somewhere, right?
Yeah, I told Dad that he doesn't need to try to drive all the way too.
Yeah. No, that's too far.
Yeah, that they need to stop and try to get some rest somewhere. I said, even if you have to stop at a truck stop or something.
Yeah, just get some rest and then
Mhm.
so.
Well, it's like I told him. I said, "You got mom. Why don't you let her drive?" He goes, "No." I'm like, "But you let her have her own car and drive everywhere else." He goes, "Yeah, but she ain't driving when I'm in the car."
That's her car, not his truck.
Right?
There's a difference there.
Uh, yeah. I mean, he lets her drive when he's not there, and she's gonna go somewhere because she sold her car. So, but oh my
But
god,
he's not in it to see how she's driving it. That's
exactly,
the
exactly the point.
Uh-huh.
Uh, oh yeah, I'm gonna miss my dad. My dad used to come every morning to get Ari and take her to school, and we'd have coffee and watch news and chit chat. Now he's gonna be gone. Oh
Dang.
well. I want them to travel. I want them to have fun. They deserve it.
Oh yeah.
But my dad is the reason I was looking into the Holocaust and stuff because he's German, and I found out an interesting thing. I don't know if I told you. You know how I told you my opa got put in the concentration camp
Uh-huh.
because he said he didn't like Hitler. Well, I found out that my great uncle, my opa's brother, was a Nazi.
Yeah. You told me that. That's crazy.
Isn't it? I told Dad, I said he wasn't the one that turned me in, was he? And Dad said no. it was his friend, but I'm like, yeah, but still, how could he? It's like that
Oh,
one show that I saw on oh, I can't remember what it's called. But it's the guy looks at him and says, "Hans, are we the baddies?" They're Nazis. And they think they're going for a great cause. And then they start thinking about it. And they're like, there's skulls on our headgear. What's that mean? And they just kind of look at each other like,
oh
are we
no.
the baddies?
You.
Yeah, you were. Sorry to say.
You.
But during that time there was horrendous deaths, horrendous torture, experimentations that were done to people. um I told Dad that I can't imagine what Opa went through, considering he was in for 10 years.
Mhm.
And somebody's like, yeah, but he was German. They treat. I said, you would think they would treat them better, but probably not. They probably treated him a lot worse because he was German.
Yeah. Because they think he should have been on their side. So
Exactly.
yeah.
So it kind of makes me think of the situation because they usually say hauntings start because of traumatic events that happened in the area, or the person who just wasn't ready. And um, but over at these camps now, I don't know. I know that some people said you can get into them, and some people said you can't get into them. So I don't know the connections that each of these people have,
Yeah.
but they said that when they get there and they feel the land, it's just really heavy. And they said they
Oh,
don't have any other word for it, that it's just heavy.
oh, I can imagine.
And I'm sitting there thinking, well, yeah, with everything that got on, the pain, the depression, the what's the word I'm looking for? Um anyway, the just the horror they went through would make any area that they were in heavy.
Mhm.
Um let me pull up this website and see if I can find it. But I was looking at the way they used to do the experiments there. Oh my god, it's
Oh,
just unimaginable.
oh yeah.
Nazi regime. See if I spelled that right. Nope, I didn't spell that right. Oh my god. Um. Oh, here we go. Top 10 horrific Nazi human experiments. And then 10 horrifying medical experiments performed on humans by the Nazis. Um, let's see. This one states that during World War II, this is from the Holocaust Encyclopedia, a number of German physicians conducted painful and often deadly experiments on thousands of prisoners without their permission. Well, you think they're going to ask permission, really?
Do you think they're going to get it?
Right? No. Considering the inhuman, and that word conditions, lack of consent, and questionable research standards, modern scientists overwhelmingly reject the use of results from experiments in the camps. So there were many German physicians and scientists that supported the racial hygiene ideas before even the Nazis rose to power.
Mm.
So from like 1933 on, they embraced the new regime's emphasis on biology and heredity, Shauna speak, the new career opportunities, and the additional funding for research. Experiments centered around three topics, just three: survival. I was going to go survival, survival of the military personnel, testing of drugs and treatments, and the advancement of the Nazi racial and ideological goals. After the war, only a few of the biomedical experts who helped to implement and to legitimize Nazi racial hygiene policies were ever indicated or disciplined professionally. Many continued their careers.
Mm-mm.
What? Now, throughout that whole thing, what was one key word that you heard that was the reason they were doing this?
Well, which one do you want?
Well, the one that we know as a big star, was saying it had nothing to do with
Oh, yeah.
race.
Uh-huh. Of course it did.
Yeah. I mean, look at what Hitler was trying to achieve. He thought blonde hair and blue eyed people were the best things ever since sliced bread. Um,
Yeah.
but go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Um, so the role of medical profession from 1933 to 1945, Nazi Germany carried out a campaign to cleanse German society of individuals viewed as biological threats to the nation's health. Whoa. That sounds kind of scary, like really scary.
Mm-hmm.
The Nazis enlisted the help of physicians and medically trained geneticists, psychiatrists, and anthropologists to develop racial health policies. So these policies began with the mass sterilization of many people in hospitals and other institutions and ended with near annihilation of European Jewry. Hey, that sounds like how I used to say jewelry when I was younger. Jewry. Jewry. So I'm going to share my screen and pull up this map because this map is crazy, the landmass that this covered. And I mean, I say this is crazy, but there's been other crazy crap that's happened. So let me get back in here and share my screen. They do tours of the camps. I believe they were section museums now to learn about the past. Yeah. Um, so let's see. Where's my screen share? There it is. Window. Let's go with Chrome tab. Is this it? Yes, this is it. All right. So we're going to share this. So right here, you see Greater Germany. Buchenwald was the concentration camp that my Opa ended up in. This I'm sorry, I don't speak German, y'all. So this is gonna be butchered all to hell and back. Dachau, God, I sound like I'm Chinese now. But this one right here was where my Opa started, and then up here in Buchenwald was where he ended up, and he died as number 117. Now, this was one of the first ones built, Dachau, whatever. Now I want to sit there and pull it up and in Google and find out how it sounds. Hey Google, can you pronounce the Chow concentration camp? The Chow, the Chow, man. I sound like I'm Italian now. Chow, man. Let me see if I can pull it up on Google so we can see how it sounds because I want to pronounce it right. I don't want to butcher it. It sounds like I'm making fun of it, and I don't want to make fun of it. The okay. Um. Oh, I didn't want to see pictures. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. Uh, how to pronounce? Now you know on Netflix they have Anne's Diary.
Mhm.
I was gonna watch it, but I don't know. Ah, Dachau. Dachau. That's Dachau. Okay. So that's Dachau Auschwitz. Ah, yes. I that was one of the main ones too.
Yep.
Buchenwald.
River stop.
All right. Buchenwald. Buchenwald? Ah, no, that ain't gonna be no wald. That's gonna be Wald.
You need to stop. No, you don't need up here. No.
I guess the ambulance went.
Buchenwald. Ow.
It is Wald. What? Play, damn you.
German. Buchenwald.
Buchenwald. My dad always.
Buchenwald.
My dad always pronounced the W's like V's.
Mm-hmm.
But well, you know, because there's two different dialects. There's a Ishlibadish and then there's the Echlibadich.
Yeah.
Why they sound like they're hawking up a Louis every time.
I'm pretty sure that Josh pronounces his W's like V's.
Like V's?
Uh-huh.
Cool. Ah, Andres. Yes. Now Ari. Ari. Pfft, Holly. Wow, not either. That was horrible. I don't know why. Well, she's Ari's godmother, so you know that's okay. Does Andreas roll his R's? Because I don't know much about the Romanian language. I know you do because you lived there for a little bit. But does he like say it, pronounce it Andreas, or is it Andreas? Do, 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 do. Oh. But oh, it's rolled. Cool. Okay. So during this, where's my tab? I don't even know where I went. Ah. That one? Okay. Yeah, it's that one. So this is talking about the medical experiments in the Third Reich. The solid squares represent camps in which medical experiments took place. Look, both of those camps he was at are camps where medical experiments took place. And at least 7,000 people were victims of Nazi medical experiments.
God. That's
So
crazy.
there was experiments dealing with the survival of military personnel. Y'all can read right here where it says many experiments in the camps intended to facilitate the survival of Axis military personnel in the field. For example, at Dachau, physicians from the German Air Force and from the German Experimental Institution for Aviation conducted high-altitude experiments on prisoners to determine the maximum altitude from which crews of damaged aircraft could parachute to safety.
Oh my God.
Scientists were also carried out so-called freezing experiments on prisoners to find an effective treatment for hypothermia. Yeah. Prisoners were also used to test various methods of making seawater drinkable.
Oh God.
Can you imagine having to drink fishy salt water?
Gross.
Oh my gosh. Well, I can't even imagine going up in an airplane and parachuting out. Oh God, no. Uh-uh. Now that's Joshy's forte. He can go and jump out of a plane all he wants to, but
Not me.
not this girl. Not
Nope.
this girl. No, thank
Nope.
you.
Mm-mm. If
Um,
I if I was supposed to do that, I'd have wings.
right, right. So I would be able to fly and not rely on a piece of cloth to carry me safely to the ground. Because
Exactly.
my luck, that cloth wouldn't work. And then you'll have Josh goes, well, there's a backup. My luck, the backup wouldn't work.
Right.
No, thank you. Maybe when I'm 90. I'll be the oldest person to, well, now we're going to have to look that up. The oldest person to ever jump out of an airplane.
Right.
But, where am I going with this? All right, coming back over here. So experiments to test drugs and treatment. And so there's other experiments that were aimed to develop and test drugs for illnesses and German military and occupation personnel encountered in the field. At the German concentration camps of Sachsenhausen and Dachau, Natzweiler, Buchenwald, and Neuengamme.
Oh well.
We can hope I'm pronouncing it right. Where's Josh when I need him to pronounce all this stuff? Oh yeah, that's right. He's streaming. Scientists use camp inmates to test immunization compounds and antibodies for the prevention and treatment of contagious diseases, including malaria, typhus, tuberculosis, typhoid fever, yellow fever, and infectious hepatitis. Physicians at Ravensbrück conducted experiments in bone grafting. Ouch. And tested newly developed sulfa drugs. At Natzweiler and Sachsenhausen, prisoners were exposed to phosgene and mustard gas in order to test possible antidotes. These are stuff that I studied in the Chem Corps when I was in the military. That shit ain't no joke. If that stuff lands on you, girl, and for them to test it on people.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy. Just crazy. People are fucking crazy.
Yep. They were.
She pronounces it the American way. Andreas. Okay. Yeah, I've heard you pronounce it. That's why I had to ask. But so this is a photograph documenting medical experiments on a Polish prisoner in the Ravensbrück concentration camp. So in Ravensbrück, they were doing the bone grafting. So can't really tell what's going on here unless he lost an arm or something, or he's got his arm in a hole. Is that what it is? Can I zoom in? That's what it looks like. Can I zoom in? Why? Look at that. I zoom in and it gets smaller. What's up with that? Oh, there it goes. Okay, no, he's just looking at something. Okay. What is wrong with his leg? Oh. Wow. I don't know. I don't know. That's just some crazy mess right there. The research of August Hurt at Strasbourg Bog. Wait, I missed one. Hang on.
Well, hello, Wasabi.
Wasabi? There's a Wasabi?
Yeah, she's friends with Josh.
Oh. Oh, hi. Oh, I gotta go back over here. I got sidetracked. You sidetracked me.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. That's the fun part of doing this. You can get sidetracked and go into all different kinds of forks.
Yeah, when we were in Indiana, when we went to DeadCon, the two people that came to see Josh, Wasabi is one of them.
Oh, okay, cool. Coolness. So going back to the Natzweiler and the Sachsenhausen, I'm just gonna say Sachsenhausen. I don't even know how that's pronounced. I know the Hausen is Hausen. That's the mustard gas and the phosgene. Then there was experiments to advance Nazi racial and ideological goals. A third category of medical experimentation sought to advance the racial and ideological tenets of the Nazi worldview. The most infamous were the experiments of Josef Mengele. Oh, God, that just hit home because my Opa was Josef. Josef Bersheim. On twins. They were twins of all ages at Auschwitz. He also directed experiments on Roma gypsies. Oh, Holly.
Oh, wow.
Roma gypsies, as did Werner Fischer and Sachsenhausen, to determine how different races withstood various contagious diseases.
Oh, Lord.
The research of August Hirt at Strasbourg University also intended to establish Jewish racial inferiority. Additional gruesome experiments meant to further Nazi racial goals included a series of sterilization experiments undertaken primarily at Auschwitz and Ravensbrück. Scientists tested a number of methods in an effort to develop an efficient and inexpensive procedure for mass sterilization of Jews, Roma, and other groups Nazi leaders considered to be racially or genetically undesirable. So they weren't doing it pretty much for, well, they were doing it for the experimentation.
But they were also doing it because of who the people were. So.
Because they were undesirable.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck cares if you think they're desirable or not? That's not your right.
Exactly.
It's horrible. Debbie and Josh were awesome.
Aw, thanks, Wasabi. So, if you want to be the oldest person to jump out of a plane, you're going to have to live a long ass time, girlfriend.
Well, let me guess. It was 120.
103.
Go figure. I'll die right before my 103rd birthday.
103.
Damn. Well, Josh is going to have to live to be over 103 so he can. And if he does that, I'm going to have to live with him that long. So I'll be like 113? No. 110. 111 or 110, one or the other. But the reason that the Nazis pretty much got pushed aside on the experimentation was because of the Nuremberg Code. It was created in the aftermath of the discovery of the camp experiments and subsequent trials to address abuses committed by medical professionals during the Holocaust. The Nuremberg Code included the principle of informed consent and required standards for research. So that's why all these doctors now ask for permission or let everybody know, hey, we're going to be doing this experimentation. Would you like to be a part of it? And most of the time it's to those who's already so far into their disease or their sickness that they're all for it.
Oh, there's my baby girl, Sarah,
Aww.
Josh's girlfriend.
Nice to meet you virtually. I've heard so much about you. But yeah, the Nuremberg Code was created because of that. So with the Nuremberg Code, I really don't want to go into modern politics on this because I wasn't doing that to bring up any kind of modern politics. I was doing that because when I heard this famous person talking about it not being a racial issue or anything, it really kind of hit home to me because I'm researching my ancestry and finding all that information out about my Opa. Of course, my dad knew all about it, but I had heard something different when I was growing up. Or it got twisted in my head somehow of being different because I thought he had escaped at one point. And Dad said he never escaped. And when I looked it up and I researched it and I found him on Ancestry.com and saw the certificate of death in Buchenwald as number 117, it really hit home that no, he did not escape and that he did suffer for 10 years in those camps.
It's crazy.
Shauna, it says my message is being checked by... Oh, because my mouse is over it. My mouse was hovering over your... See, I can click it and bring your message up in front of everybody. But my mouse just happened to be over there, and it was on your name. Because I'm the only mod.
No, you read that, and I was like, I don't think we have any, do we?
No, not that I know of. And it's good to see Twitch. Twitch is like bombing tonight. Look at that. Look at all those people from Twitch in here.
Uh-huh.
Usually it's Facebook. Oh, oh, you probably know what? You probably know what? I need you probably know what. I need I need to share that on Facebook again. Where is my stuff being shown on this thing? Can
Yeah,
y'all
your
see my
stuff.
tab?
Uh-huh.
Well, fuck or duck. That is not what I want to do.
Oh,
What
yeah, I
stuff?
can see the
The Holocaust one?
screenshot. Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't show my Facebook?
No, 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 no.
Oh, okay.
At least I'm not seeing it. So.
Yeah, I really don't care, but I'm pretty sure some of these people don't want people to know their Facebook page unless they're advertising it. Let's see. Where did it go? Where did I share
Oh,
it?
wow. Okay.
Oh, it didn't share on my timeline. Why? Oh, let me try this again. Here's some info for you. Roma gypsies originally. Here, let me put this up here. It won't let me say gypsies. Wow, that is weird. Roma gypsies originally migrated from India and spread all through. Wow,
Nifty.
that is cool. I did not know that. I did not know that at all.
Uh-uh.
That is really cool. Did you get it? Did you see it in the on my timeline, or did you see it
I did not
on
get a notification for it like I usually do. No.
weird? Why not? I just sent it again. Do I even have? Oh, really? That is okay. It's sending data, but it hasn't sent yet
Huh.
on my Shaw Wooten. But on
Wonder
everything
why.
else, it's shared.
Huh.
Am I
Well,
in Facebook
Facebook's
jail?
probably just being stupid.
Am I in Facebook jail for something I didn't do?
Hey, that's been going around a lot lately, so,
I've heard that a lot of people like my
you're either getting hacked or you're in jail.
right, poor Keith. I feel so bad for him. Our friend Keith Age was hacked what, twice?
3 times.
3 times?
3 times.
Holy bejeebus crispy. That is crazy. Yeah, it's still sending data. It hasn't even sent to my stream yet. So let me copy what I have on here so I can send it to my page. Oh, I still have on there. We're waiting on Deb. Let me get that off. No, we're live now.
I'm here.
Let me. There we go. Yay, we're live. Live with Debbie and whoever else wants to come on video chat and join us. Yay!
Robert must be hiding out tonight.
Yeah, he was on last night, but he was on late last night. Like he didn't come on until oh gosh, when did I see him? About 11:30, midnight.
Oh, wow. Well, but that's like
Yes.
3 o'clock in the afternoon for him.
That's it. That's true. That's true. Oh, what the? I sent it, but I forgot to copy it.
Ah.
Durr. Let me go in here. I was like, oh my god, what is wrong with me right now? I need
I
another
think it's
shot.
just one of those days.
Just one of those. No, I can't sing. The he said, she said bullshit. There you go.
Yep.
Okay, so I posted it. However, we'll see if people find it and see it. Can you see it on my page where I posted it?
I'm working on it.
Now, Holly said she saw a notification earlier, and I don't know. She must have saw it this last time too because she popped in. I'm wondering if it's just slow and it's not going through until like after. Where were we? What were we doing? I just cut my neck. Ugh.
What'd you get up for?
Because my nails are crazy. It's a racial slur for Twitch. Oh, gypsies is a racial slur for. You know, some people are
All right.
proud to be called gypsies. Like, I'm proud to be called cracker. Come on.
Twitch.
Actually, I don't care. I don't care what people are going to end up calling people names no matter what. It's like drugs. You make drugs illegal, they're going to get it anyway.
Right?
You don't
I don't.
understand.
No,
I just don't care. I've been called so many names, it ain't even funny at this point. It's the equivalent of the N-word in Romania. You know, and the N-word doesn't even mean what people think it means. In the dictionary, it means trash. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't give a crap. I mean, they use cracker for us.
Right? Nope, it's not showing on your page.
Oh.
Oh, wait, I lied. There it is. It was just way down.
Hmm.
Yep, it's on there. So
I still don't understand what a minority has to do with.
Telling them to join. It's telling them to join.
Okay, good. I am really surprised I haven't been banned yet. I don't say those things out of respect for other people, but I will voice my opinion and say, I don't care. I don't care if, I mean, it's a word. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I'm not sensitive like some people are. I guess it's either military or years of growing up being bullied in school. I don't know what it is, but I'm at the age of my life that I don't care. I don't like hearing people. I don't like hearing people say it. I especially don't like hearing people of that particular race say it to each other because it's just kind of like I'm not understanding your region and logic on this. But, you know, whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. But I know like a lot of people love to be known as whatever they love to be known. Like Dad was never a Nazi. He doesn't even claim his German heritage. He says that he's an American, point blank. I mean, he wouldn't even teach me German. He taught me 1 through 10 in German, and that's it. He said I needed to learn English first, and he still tells me I need to learn English. Apparently, I don't speak it too well. But he was never too thrilled about his country, his native land.
Bottle opener.
You needed a bottle opener.
Yeah, my beer has to have a bottle opener. It doesn't twist.
I've got to ask them up at the liquor store if they can get me some good Hefeweizen. I wouldn't mind having a good beer. Like Blue Moon and Shock Top are good beers.
Yeah.
I do miss Yingling, though. Oh, my God. When we were in Indiana, that's all I drank. Yingling, 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 Yingling. Say that 20 times fast. I have yet to find a beer that comes close to tasting as good as that to me. Now, there was some Hefeweizen that I had in the military because the bar I worked at, I ordered it. It was so good. So good. And I got to the German restaurant in that city that's near us. And
Yep.
And I let my dad taste it, and he was like, "Oh, that's the beer right there." So I knew I had gotten the right beer when I was in the service. But I haven't been able to find, because usually Hefeweizen, a good German Hefeweizen, has the wheat at the bottom, and you have
Mm,
to tilt it and let the wheat kind of coat inside the beer so it becomes
yeah,
hazy. It's not clear. And then you can flip it back, but you got to be careful so whenever you open it, it doesn't just go everywhere.
everywhere, yeah.
So, and then when you open it, you got that good, and it's not really bitter. And because I hate bitter beer,
Yeah.
but it is good. It is so good. But let me tell you, the calories in that beer. Oh my God. I would probably be back up to the weight I was a year ago if I drank that beer every chance I got.
I can only imagine what's in this. I don't know.
Oh, well,
Kevin got me hooked on this stuff, so
what is it?
Modelo.
Oh, yeah. I think that's Mexican, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's some good beer.
Yep.
The amaretto sour that you got me hooked on, and yes, I blame you.
I'll take the
I
blame.
There is an energy drink out called Lonnie something, but they
Mhm.
have like the cosmic something. They have witch's brew. Oh my God, witch's brew tastes like a caramel apple. And it's got
Ooh.
like the sweetness of the caramel with the tartness of the apple. And of course you got the little aftertaste of like the sugar that they use, because it's a lot. It's only 15 calories for the whole can.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I used the cherry flavor in this one. That's why it's like a reddish color, and it is so good.
I
I was
bet.
gonna use the bitches brew. I was gonna use the witches brew, but
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how you look at it.
that's true. That is true. I think I'm gonna get another shot here. Um, and then go back into talking about the sadness of the Holocaust. And I know she did all this stuff. What was it? Last week before last?
Yeah.
And I just find it funny because she did that and she gets what? 2 week suspension?
Uh-huh.
And she did it recently, whereas they're delving and searching for things on people 10, 20 years ago
Oh yeah.
and then canceling them completely.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
the hypocrisy that I'm seeing in this political warfare that's going on right now is not even funny. Politics to me is bullshit. I will stand with Russell Brand and be the one who fuck politics.
All right.
And just do for the people like you're supposed to be doing for the people instead of screwing people over. Because neither political party amounts to a hill of beans. None of them. Not even the fucking independent. So yeah, I'm gonna get banned. But but I'm sick and tired of the elites, as they want to call themselves. I mean, they forget that they work for the people. The people, there was this guy that had a saying, and I can't remember his name, but he said, if you're afraid of the government, you should be. If the government's afraid of you, they should be. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Because the government is supposed to be working for the people. They're supposed to be doing for the people, not doing whatever amount of money goes into their pocket. And this goes on all sides. Um, cheers. With my cute little skull that I call George. Ain't he just a cutie?
He is. I like those cups. They're cute.
Oh, I love him.
Or shot glasses, I should say.
Yep. Well, this one's Fred. So I got Georgie and Freddie. And Georgie is from It, and Freddie is from Nightmare on Elm Street. I figured Freddie fit because I always use my metal straw,
Yep.
the claws, the knives.
Yep. That works.
One of these days, we're gonna find a glass that's got the Jason mask on it.
I know, right?
That would be cool. But I would love to have a Michael Myers one.
Uh-huh.
That would
That
be
would be
awesome.
neat.
But skulls are good too.
Yep.
I love skulls. Let's see. Back in the Holocaust Encyclopedia. I think we're done with that page. But if you look down here, if anybody goes to this website, which is the encyclopedia.ushmm.org, content. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all that. It's there. I'm going to put it in the. I'll put it in the chat. Maybe people can. It's just too much. It's too much. Can't post to some channels. Yes, I understand. Thank you. Oh, but it posted everywhere but Facebook. Nice. But that is the website that I found that on, and it has all kinds of it has deadly medicine creating the master race, science as salvation, Weimar eugenics, 1919 to 1933, the biological state, Nazi racial hygiene, 1933, 1939. Euthanasia program and Action T4, and then Final Solutions, Murderous Racial Hygiene, 1939 to 1945. And Nazi medical experiments, the doctor's trial. It's got all this stuff, Nuremberg Code. And it's very interesting when I was reading in on it because it's crazy, girl, what they did to these people. What they did to these people just because they were not pretty to look at, or they were, what was the word they used? Undesirable?
Yeah.
Undesirable. What the, where did, I can't even talk. I can't even talk. That is some bullshit. Some bullshit. Mass gassing of Jews, racial hygiene in German occupied Poland. Whoa, he sounded mean. But the Holocaust Encyclopedia, that is something. And you know what was worrisome is how long ago was it that they said the Holocaust never existed? Do you remember that? Do you remember
Yeah.
when they were going around saying the Holocaust never existed?
Yeah.
I mean, to think if they got away with that. Trying to rewrite history and say that this didn't exist. I'm sorry, there's going to be people out there that's going to remember and have the paperwork to show that things do exist.
Yeah.
Even if you don't want to listen to it or don't want to read into it.
Well, there's way too much stuff out there to prove
Oh,
otherwise.
yeah. Oh, yeah. So then I came across this website. It's Listverse, and it talks about the top 10 horrific Nazi human experiments. Oh, he got pissed.
I had it up a little louder than I thought.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I had scrolled up, not realizing. Oh, I don't think you guys can see that yet. But warning, warning, warning. Graphic pictures do exist on this page, so please keep watching at your own risk. Let me go ahead and share this page. I can't even talk tonight. This page with you guys. Where's the page? Chrome tabs.
If you can hear that, let me know and I'll turn it down. I think I got it down far enough though.
I don't hear anything.
Well, I got Josh streaming on one and Bobby on another. So
what are they playing?
Josh is playing Apex and Bobby is playing League of Legends.
League of Legends. A lot of people are getting back into that.
All
right.
I got 4 kids that play that. So
I'm probably gonna break down and buy Dying Light 2 tonight because I really want to play it. Really want to play it, and I'm really hoping the hubby buys it too.
There you go.
Well, see, what we were gonna do is we were gonna buy that it was going to be me, Warren, Isaac, and Justin, and we're going to make it a family thing and play it. But it's $70 a piece right now,
Yeah.
and it makes you really miss the days that you can just bring an extra controller and play with your friend.
I know, right?
Ah,
Well, I got Bobby, Cody, Taylor, Luna. They all get together and play League of Legends. Tonight's the first time that Josh has streamed in months. So,
wow.
yeah. Well, I think he streamed once right after Christmas.
Oh
And
my.
yeah. So,
All right. I'm going to the
Bobbins
first
is,
picture. Beware. Bobbins what?
Bobbins is trying to get affiliated. So,
He's not affiliated yet. I liked him on 2 different profiles, 3 different profiles.
oh, well, then he might be.
Because I liked him on mine. I liked him on the opposite profile of mine. And I created Justin one because apparently he didn't have one or he didn't remember his password for the other one. And got him to do it. And I told my son to like him, but I don't know if he did yet or not.
Okay.
Well,
then he should be.
because he only had what, 3 more that he
Something
needed.
like that. Yeah. So, is he got 50 yet?
I don't know.
How many does he lack?
Who are you talking to?
John.
Oh,
How many? Okay.
how many
He'll
is he
get
like?
there.
6.
6?
6.
Yeah. So he's
Ah,
lost a couple.
Holly, go like. Oh shit, what's his name on there?
Bob Zor.
Bob Zor, Bobzor. Go like Bob Zor. He's cool. He's funny. He actually is going to be his name is going to be in little letters underneath all the other stuff that's going to be going on T-shirts here soon because he came up with it. um. All right, so here's the first picture. It's kind of nasty. So those that are weak against blood, don't look. This is blood coagulation experiments.
Jesus.
Dr. Sigmund Rascher conducted blood coagulation experiments on inmates at Dachau. Oh my God. I hope my Opa didn't have to go through that shit. He had created a tablet, Polygal, which was made from beet and apple pectin. He believed that these tablets could help stop bleeding from wounds in combat or surgery. So what do? Shoot people and then try it?
I guess. It's what it looks like.
Yes. Oh my God. Each of his subjects was given a tablet. Yeah. And then shot in the neck.
Oh, shit.
Or chest to test the efficiency of Polygal. Later on, those inmates would have their limbs amputated without any use of anesthesia. Dr. Rascher went on to establish a manufacturing company for the tablets with inmates as workers. What a god! Oh my god! Okay, next is going to be sulfonamide experiments. That looks really painful.
Right?
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Experiments on prisoners at Ravensbrück concentration camp tested the efficiency of sulfonamides, aka sulfa drugs. Subjects were deliberately wounded on the outer side of their calves. Physicians then rubbed a mixture of bacteria into the open wounds before sewing them shut. Glass splinters were also introduced into the wound to mimic the situation in battle. However, this method proved to be too mild in comparison to conditions on the front lines. To stimulate gunshot wounds, blood vessels were tied up on both sides to stop circulation. What?
That's what it feels like to move as well.
The subjects were then given sulfa drugs. Despite the advances these experiments made in the scientific and pharmaceutical fields, those inmates suffered horrible pain, which resulted in permanent injury or even death.
God.
8. Freezing. I mean, gosh, this is just 9, 8, 10, 9, and 8. I can't. Oh, 1 is going to be horrendous. Either one's going to be horrendous or it's going to be the lightest one. 8. Freezing and hypothermia experiments.
Oh, God.
Oh, my jeez. The German armies were ill-prepared for the cold they faced on the Eastern Front, and thousands of soldiers died because of it. As a result, Dr. Sigmund Roscher conducted experiments at Birkenau, Auschwitz, and Dachau to determine 2 things: the time it takes to lower body temperature and cause death, and the method to revive those who have been frozen. Oh, my God. Naked inmates were either put in an icy vat of water or locked outside in sub-zero temperatures. Most victims died. Those who merely lost consciousness underwent painful resuscitation procedures. For resuscitation, subjects were placed under scorching sun lamps that burned their skin, forced to copulate with women for body heat, irrigated internally with boiling water, or placed in warm baths, which proved to be the most effective method. Wow. Incendiary bomb experiments.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, ow, 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 ow. That makes my hand twitch.
Right?
Oh. Over the course of 3 months in 1943 and 44, experiments were conducted on inmates at Oh my God. At Buchenwald concentration camp. Okay, so this was after he died, because he died in 42. Unless he died because of this. Where am I at? Oh, to test the effectiveness of pharmaceutical remedies on phosphorus burns inflicted by incendiary bombs. Subjects were purposely burned with phosphorus matter from those bombs, which was severely painful. Oh, you think? And the inmates were seriously injured by these experiments. Oh, nobody would ever guess that they would be seriously injured because of this. I mean, really? Who wrote this? 6. Seawater experiments. Oh my God. To find ways to make seawater drinkable, experiments were conducted on inmates at Dachau. Why does it have to be those 2 places? The subjects were placed into 4 different groups: no water, seawater processed by the Burka method, and seawater without salt. The subjects were not given any food or drink other than what was assigned to their group. Those who received some type of seawater ended up suffering from severe diarrhea, convulsions, hallucinations, madness, and eventual death. Additionally, subjects were given either liver or spinal taps to gather data. The processes were torturous and in most cases fatal. What the FERC was going through these doctors' mind? You know, I understand science and I understand the need to try to figure things out.
But you don't try it out on people.
I mean, what the hell? Experiments with poison.
Jesus.
Experiments were conducted at Buchenwald concentration camp to determine the effects of poison on human beings. In 1943, poisons were secretly administered to the inmates. Some died directly due to the poisoned food. Others were killed for the sake of autopsies. A year later, inmates were shot with poison-laced bullets for faster data collection. These subjects suffered tremendously. You know, they said on his paperwork that he died from euthanization.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it was an experiment gone wrong.
Probably.
Sterilization experiments. As a part of the rewind play. As a part of the extermination of non-Aryans, Nazi doctors conducted mass sterilization experiments on inmates at different concentration camps to find the method that took the least time and money. In one series of experiments, a chemical irritant was introduced into the female reproductive organs to block the fallopian tubes. Some women died from the procedure. Others were killed so that autopsies could be performed. In another set of experiments, inmates were exposed to intense x-rays that caused severe burns on their stomachs, groins, and buttocks. They were also left with untreatable sores. Some subjects died. Nice. Lovely. Oh,
Damn.
ow, 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 ow. Bone, muscle, and nerve regeneration and bone transplantation experiments.
Ugh.
For about a year, the process to regenerate bones, muscles, and nerves were studied through experiments on inmates at Ravensbrück concentration camp. Nerve operations included removing segments of nerves from the lower parts of the limbs. Experiments on bones included breaking and resetting bones in several places on the lower limbs. The fractures were not given enough time to properly heal because physicians wanted to study the healing processes as well as test out various healing methods. The doctors also removed multiple sections of the subject's tibia to study the regeneration of osseous tissues. Transplantations of bones, including grafting segments of the left tibia onto the right and vice versa. These experiments inflicted incredible pain on the inmates and caused permanent injuries for them. Oh, really? No, that wouldn't do that. Come on. No, not at
Not
all.
after everything else, no.
Right? Oh my geez. Fox, the cutest dog in the world. What's up? What's up, Greg? I wanted to talk to you. We're gonna get to you in a minute, my friend. Encyclopedia. Let's see. And I'm so sorry, Piper, if I get that name wrong. Teresita? Please tell me I got it right. Hope you guys are doing great. We're just talking about Germany. Yes, that's all we're talking about is Germany. I promise. Hang on, I gotta get water. My throat is just whew. Okay. Going back to this spotted fever experiment. They purposely gave people spotted fever. Yay. From the late 1941 to early... I wonder if my opa died from this. Physicians at Buchenwald and Lotzweiler concentration camps conducted experiments on inmates for the benefit of the German armed forces. They were testing the effectiveness of spotted fever and other vaccines. Approximately 75% of the subjects were given trial vaccines for spotted fever and nourished with other chemical substances. They were then injected with the virus. As a result, more than 90% of them died. More than 90% of them died. Oh my God. The virus was introduced to the remaining 25%. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, 75%. Okay. The remaining 25% without any prior protection as a control group. Most of them didn't make it. The physicians also conducted experiments associated with yellow fever, smallpox, typhus, and other diseases. Hundreds of inmates died and many more suffered unbearable pain as a result. The one thing that got me the most when I was watching a documentary on one of the women that was a twin, she happened to be the one that didn't get the bad stuff happen to her. Her twin mostly got it. But it was the twin genetic experiments. And you're muted. Or you're gone. She's gone. Haha. But going back to this, we'll see if she comes back. The twin and genetic experiments. The goal of the Holocaust was to get rid of anyone who was not of Aryan descent. Jews, blacks, Hispanics, homosexuals, and others who did not meet the requirements were to be exterminated so that only the superior Aryan race would remain. Genetic experiments were conducted to provide the Nazi Party with scientific proof of the superiority of Aryans. Dr. Josef Mengele, aka the Angel of Death, was deeply fascinated by twins. He would have them separated from other prisoners when they arrived at Auschwitz concentration camp. Every day, the twins had to have their blood drawn. The true purpose of this routine is unknown. Experiments on twins were extensive. They had to be carefully examined and have every inch of their bodies measured. Comparisons would then be made to determine hereditary traits. Occasionally, physicians performed mass transfusions of blood from one twin to the other. Since people of Aryan descent predominantly have blue eyes, experiments with chemical drops or iris injections would be conducted in an attempt to fabricate them. The procedures were incredibly painful, causing infections and even blindness. Injections were administered and spinal taps were performed without any anesthesia. One twin would purposely be infected with a disease while the other was not. If one died, the other was killed and examined for comparison. What the Amputations and organ removals were also done without anesthesia. Most twins that set foot in the camp ended up dead, and their autopsies became the final experiments. These people were outright sick. I mean, just freaking sick. This is just, oh my God. There she is.
Yeah, my internet decided to crash. I was sitting here and everything just went blank. And I was like, well, alrighty then.
Yeah, I sat there. I was talking. I was like, well, you're on mute. And I came back and you were gone. I was like, well, you're gone.
Yeah, I asked John, I was like, did the internet crash? And he's like, yep. I was like, well,
Aw, damn. I had just gone over the twin experimentation thing that they were doing. They would take him, and both twins would end up dead. Because if one died of certain thing, they would kill the other just to do the autopsies to see what the difference was.
Man.
Right? Oh, God. These people were absolutely sick. Well, he was sick anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, a bonus, the high altitude experiments. Inmates at Dachau concentration camp were used as subjects from March to August of 1942 to test the limits of human endurance at high altitudes. The findings were to aid the German Air Force. Subjects were placed in a low-pressure chamber which simulated atmospheric conditions at altitudes up to 21,000 meters, which is 68,000 feet. Most subjects died, and those who survived suffered exposure-related injuries. So what are some exposure-related injuries for high-altitude pressure?
Oh,
let's see. Let's look that up. What is that? High altitude side effects.
Okay. I got all this stuff popping up saying, this has joined your network. This has joined your network. And I'm like, okay, you can quit now.
Oh, man. All right. So low levels of oxygen that high altitude subjects you to can make you feel tired, weak, and can lead to severe altitude sickness in extreme cases. All right. Symptoms of high altitude sickness would be any acute mountain sickness or high altitude pulmonary edema symptoms. Confusion, cannot do usual functions because of fatigue or shortness of breath. Walking and coordination becomes impaired. As the brain continues to swell, lethargy, then coma will develop. Your brain swells the higher you go up?
Wow.
Crazy. Malaria experiments. Lovely. I just can't. Oh, like the Crypt Keeper. All right, but that was the 10 horrendous experiments done during the Nazi regime.
Hello, Nightmare.
Gonna close that one out. That is just, oh my gosh. What they did to those people is absolutely, I'm gonna go with the Princess Bride moment. Inconceivable.
Right?
But, oh my gosh. Hi. How are you, Nightmare? It's just to think of somebody doing that right now. I mean, and they can get away with it.
Oh, yeah.
They can totally get away with it. As long as you have money. Man.
Mm-hmm.
But, let's see. I can't believe you still have your Christmas tree up.
I do.
I
I
saw
do.
that. I
We
was
were
good.
gonna put it up, and we were both like, "Screw it."
Right? Well, it's like my lights outside my front door. Those particular lights that are wrapped around the banister, I couldn't take them down. I like them. They're bright and they're pretty.
Yeah, exactly. So
Ah.
we were like, just whatever. He can stay up. Who cares?
Oh my god. Sorry. I just found another page that had 10 horrifying medical experiments performed on humans by Nazi doctors.
Oh God.
So let me share this page with you because the first one I got now, warning, warning, warning. Those looking, watching, listening, you're going to watch and listen at your own risk because what's coming up is not something great for those that are sensitive to these kind of situations.
Graphic.
They're very graphic. Yes. Yes, yes. Where's my page? There it is. All right. Share. No, that's not it. Oh, there it is. Like share screen. Where's the share screen? Right there. Okay. So this one, twin experiments. They sewed twins together.
Oh my God.
Yes. Sewed them
Why?
together. And it looks like they have their their privates on their sides.
Uh-huh.
Joseph Mengele, the angel of death, was the central leader of the experiments, and in the span of 1 year, 1943 to 44, he experimented on as many as 1,500 sets of twins. And out of his huge number, just about 200 managed to survive the tests.
Oh my God.
The gruesome act involved ejecting dyes in the eyes of twins to see if they change color, and even sewing them together in order to create their own version of conjoined twins.
Why would you want to do that?
Because they're crazy.
Well, there's that, but
Oh,
oh my God.
I know. That poor baby.
Mm.
Those poor babies.
Yeah.
Experiments with poison to test the potency level of poisons by shooting the prisoners with poisonous bullets. Oh my God. Seawater experiments, the soul food for prisoners. Mustard gas experiments.
Mm.
They first burned the prisoners, then tried to treat their burns, and definitely not out of pity. They wanted to test the treatments that could heal the burn wounds incurred by mustard gas. So, unsurprisingly, they first let the mustard gas scorch the prisoners, and then they tested the treatment possibility for burns.
Jesus.
And of course, we went over the bone muscle nerve transplant thing.
Mm.
Oh, head injury experiment. They hammered the heads of little kids.
Oh my God.
This one seems like a scene right out of a psycho thriller. The experiments, if that's what they were carried out in a small building behind the house of a Nazi doctor. It involved strapping of a young boy to a chair so that his movements could be restricted. Above his head was adjusted a mechanized hammer that came down and hit his head in intervals of every few seconds. The torture, it goes unsaid, drove the boys insane. No.
I can't imagine why it would do that. Huh?
I can't either. They're lying. They're lying. Malaria experiments. To look for malaria cures, they first infected the healthy inmates by mosquitoes. Wow.
Sorry. Sorry. It's like this is not funny. It's
No,
not.
it's not. It's
But
not.
right as you said, they infected people with mosquitoes and then the malaria. And off to the side, I hear Bobby's voice.
I'm a
foolish man.
I heard it too. That's why I laughed. I was like, oh my God, that was perfect timing. Oh, man. Oh,
Oh, Lord. My kids, I swear.
right. But yeah, the rest of them we've already went over.
Yeah.
But oh my god.
Okay, so Nightmare, explain the Nazi bell.
The Nazi bell. Ever talk about the Nazi bell? Yeah, no, we haven't. Why don't you explain it to us? Well, you want to come online and or you just want to do it through chat? If you want to do it through chat, that's fine. My goodness. It's just crazy the crap they did to people. It's just, oh my god.
Uh-huh. Mm.
And to think I had family that went through this crap.
Mm-hmm. I know. Nuts.
It is nuts. To think about how people were so freaking, what is the word? Sadomasochist? No,
Yeah.
not sadomasochist. Sadomasochist is somebody that likes to take pain and give pain. Sadist. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to look up this Nazi bell now.
Yep.
Nazi bell. Is he singing over there?
No, he's playing that game,
Oh,
and you can hear him, but you can't hear the others talking. So he's talking to them, but he's doing his crazy little voices and
oh yeah.
that thing, and
It almost looks like one of the Daleks from Doctor Who. The Nazi bell. The Philadelphia. What? Okay, let me pull this up because this is crazy. All right. Let me close this out. The Philadelphia experiment from A to Z. All right. Let me share this screen because oh my god. Look at that. It looks like a Dalek.
uh-huh.
Daglock. Oh my god! And listen, look at what it says. Daglock. That's almost like Dalek. Excuse me. People gotta clear their throat, y'all. In the 1940s, various experiments were done using the bell. Was it a particle accelerator to enrich uranium? Was it an experiment in anti-gravity propulsion? Was it used to create a time and space portal?
Well, it sure as hell don't look like the TARDIS to me, but okay.
No, and the Daleks were pretty evil. Was allegedly an experiment carried out by Third Reich scientists working for the SS in a German facility known as the Ries, the Giant, near the Wenceslaus mine and close to the Czech border. It was given the priority classification, whatever that word is, decisive for the outcome of the war. The highest known category of secrecy and funding priority known in the Third Reich. No other known project had this high of the classification. What? It is unclear to this day exactly what the Bell experiments were and what the goal truly was. The G.E.K.S is described as being a device made out of a hard, heavy metal, approximately 2.7 meters, which is 9 feet wide, and 3.7 to 4.6 meters, which is 12 to 15 feet high, having a shape similar to that of a large bell. According to an interview of Polish author Igor Witowski by Cook, this device ostensibly contained 2 counter-rotating cylinders, which would be filled with a mercury-like substance violet in color. The metallic liquid was codenamed Cerium-525 and was stored in a tall, thin thermos flask, a meter high, encased in lead. Additional substances said to be employed in the experiments, referred to as light metal, included thorium and beryllium peroxides. The device required very large amounts of electricity fed via thick cabling from the nearby power plant. Something tells me they put people in this bell. Witowski describes G.E.K.S when activated as having an effect zone extending out 150 to 200 meters, 490 to 660 feet. Within the zone, crystals would form in animal tissue, blood would gel and separate, while plants would decompose into a grease-like substance.
Jesus.
What? Witkowski also said that 5 of the 7 original scientists working on the project died in the course of the test. Why would you create something like this? What is
Right?
wrong with your mind to want to create something like this? Oh my God. What were they hoping to accomplish with it? Oh.
Wow.
Location of the test sites. The Nazi Bell was initially housed in a basement beneath the charity hospital in Berlin, and thus the project was known as Chart and Law. How about Shitstorm? Let's name it that. In November of 1943, the Bell was moved to an underground laboratory beneath beneath Gandau Airfield on the western outskirts of Breslau, now known as the Polish city of Wrocław. In November 1944, the Bell was moved to Fürstenstein Castle in Burgenland, Austria. Okay, let me ask this before I go on anywhere else this thing has been moved to. In those locations, what is still left there?
Yeah.
Because if it's causing animals to crystallize and human blood to clot and do weird crap and things and plants to decompose, there's got to be something left there. It's like radiation.
Yeah, exactly.
In December 1944, it was moved inside the abandoned Visclase mine, some 3.1 kilometers southeast of the main complex of Sokolek underground works of Project Reese. Oh my God, this is crazy. Anti-gravity propulsion is what they were trying to achieve. And in the process, you're killing people and you're dying yourself. Why? I could never understand a scientist.
Yeah, nightmare. Crazy motherfuckers is an understatement.
Yes. Oh my God. Is there proof the bell existed? Igor Vitowski said that the first discovered the existence of Diagolok by reading transcripts from the interrogation of former Nazi SS Lieutenant General Jakob Splorenberg. According to Vitowski, he was shown in August 1997 classified transcripts by an unnamed Polish intelligence contact who said had access to Polish government documenting Nazi secret weapons. Visowski states that he was only allowed to transcribe the documents and was not allowed to make any copies. There are other various witness accounts and reports, some of which include SS Lieutenant General Jakob Svorg, Police Chief Lublin, SS Hauptsturmführer Rudolf Schuster. How do you say that? Hauptsturmführer? Hauptsturmführer. Man, where is my dad?
Packing.
Right? Dad, I need to know pronounce this word for me. From interrogation report at Berlin Document Center about evacuation of the Bell by air in 1945, Dr. Wilhelm Voss, chief executive of Skoda Works, Czechoslovakia, given to Tom Agustin. Wow, there's a lot of people, it looks like. Soviet plasma scientist Jan Frolov. So we have the Germans, the Polish, and the Russians. Oh my God. Argentine Economic Ministry report declassified 1993 refers to Bell being unloaded in Argentina from a multi-engine German aircraft in May 1945.
Crazy.
What? What? What is the connection to the Philadelphia experiment? I just went on to the next one. Some say we have 2 experiments based on similar principles, completely cut off from each other due to wartime sorcery. Oh, we can call it that, I guess. Sorcery. Secrecy. And yet they produce remarkably similar results. They believe that these are both true torsion fields. Well, if a lot of scientists or a particular scientist, now these are just theories, y'all, anybody that knows me knows I go into conspiracy theories stuff. Scientists need money to do what?
Experiment, of course.
To experiment. So in order to experiment, they need buddies. And most of them like to bounce their ideas off other people. So then you get this big group of scientists involved in something like this. They're like, oh, yes, this is great. This is great. Let's do this. And then you got people on the outside that's listening to it going, you are out of your fucking mind. What the hell is wrong with you people? No, we're scientists. Believe in the science. No, thank you. Not if you're going to be doing like plant goo and stuff like that.
There's scientists and then there's mad scientists.
Right? Right? Oh my gosh. Oh man, these were some mad scientists and they had a following.
Mm,
They had a lot of money to do their mad scientist stuff with.
right?
Because this is just no. Why?
Mm.
Why? What is the purpose of trying to figure out why do you want to learn anti-gravity? I'm fine with my feet planted on the ground and not floating out into space.
Right?
Oh my gosh. So it looks like it was then Quest for the Hinge, Bunker Hill. I mean, so much you guys can go. You can go to this Dell, or no, I'm sorry, it's de173.com, not to Bell, and oh my gosh, there's a lot. Ooh, Pascagoula UFO. Sorry, I squirreled there a moment. Let me post this in our chat for people that want to go and read some of that. Yeah, governments are freaking out. They're loony. They're loony. I learned that when I was in the military. You know, Justin said the other day, and I could not say it any better. The government, I don't have to watch or listen to anything or anybody else for me not to trust a certain person. It takes that person just doing what they do for me not to trust that person. Operation Paperclip. Man, Nightmare, where are you part of the FBI or something? Yeah. Are you part of the CIA? Are you throwing this stuff at me for a reason? Are you gonna get me locked up?
There you go.
Excuse me.
Where did Greg go? Did he leave?
I think he left, but I wanted to find out about the investigation.
I know. I was thinking about that.
I was too. Oh, look who it is! It's Robert!
There he is.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I just got back from shopping, so how good?
I just got back from shopping. I just went and did my shopping. Yeah, I gotta do my shopping. We have been talking about some crazy mad scientists, dude.
I believe you.
There are some crazy ass people. Oh my god. And how they get the backing to do half the shit they do is just wow.
Mm.
A lot of sociopaths out there, it seems.
I'm sure of that.
Right.
Man, oh man. Nightmare. Thank you so much. We'll love to come on. That would be awesome. Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. Well, we do it Friday.
Yeah, they do it Friday. My Saturday.
Our lives are Friday. We could possibly do an interview on a Wednesday.
Fair warning.
Yes.
Fair warning, Robert. If you hear voices, you're not imagining things. I have kids streaming, so.
Oh, yeah, you're lucky. She
That's
warns
okay.
you. I'm sitting here thinking I'm crazy.
That's okay. I hear voices anyway, so.
Well, there's that.
Well, that's true. He
that.
does. He sees dead people.
There's that. Yeah.
But they don't go to work.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I do find it interesting that I'm sitting there asking him if he's part of the CIA or FBI. Night, ladies.
Right? He's like, I'm out.
Mm. You're sus, my man. You're sus. Though I would love to interview you. Oh man. Yeah, because they give us he tells me about the Nazi Bell, and then he just said Operation Paperclip is also a must read. What? Where are you getting this shit?
And then bails.
Yep, and that's all. Night, ladies. We'll see you later. After I'm like, are you part of the CIA?
Well, the Nazi Bell was a supposed time travel machine.
Yeah, well, it ended up disintegrating plants and causing crystals to grow in animals.
Lovely.
And your blood to gel.
Yeah.
And separate.
Yeah, lovely. Great time traveling machine.
Chalk that up to a failure.
Right? I think after the first time, I would have been like, no, I'm not doing this. No. If I did anything else, what is it going to do to somebody else? But no, they wanted to keep going.
Well, you're a gelatinous mass, yeah.
When you're a puddle of goo on the ground, guess what?
You might live in Arizona if...
That is too true. Oh my goodness. I need another shot on that one. Oh man. So we just got through talking about Nazi Germany and all the experimentations they were doing, and come to find out, I wanted to sit there and talk about Dachau and Buchenwald, along with Auschwitz, because Auschwitz was another one that was very popular with the nice experimentations.
Mm-hmm.
But this last one we were looking at was talking about how they sewed twins together to make their own version of Siamese twins.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you do that to a poor, helpless? Oh my God, I don't understand people. Why are people so heartless? Ugh. If they're not heartless, they just like stabbing you in the back.
In the words of Kamal, why are people so unkind?
No, yes. I don't understand. I don't understand how people cannot have a conscience, and there's got to be something with the frontal lobe.
Well, working for Mr.
Yeah.
Sort of lose your mind after a while, I would imagine.
There's that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. That would make you lose it.
Yeah. I mean, well, you know, they say usually serial killers, usually sometimes they either come from a bad family, or there's something wrong with the frontal lobe part of their head. Either they got dropped or they got hit one too many times in the noggin. But then you have those that come from a good family. They were treated good. They had everything they wanted, and they still became serial killers. So what is wrong with these people to become crazy lunatics? I just don't understand. I don't understand. I'm not a psychiatrist, so I can't say for sure. Right?
Yeah.
Right. I can just say, man, that's a crazy fucking loony. But I just don't get how, like, okay, for instance, I did a show Wednesday night on a child killer. Mm-hmm. Christian Romero's out of Arizona. Speaking of Arizona, he had come home, got the .22 caliber gun that his dad had given him, and when his dad came home and his dad's roommate came home, he shot his dad and called Tim, his dad's roommate, to come and see his dad. He said, there's something wrong with Dad. Can you come here? He didn't even make it through the front door before he killed him. Now, there was no sign of abuse. I'm just wondering why my fan is spinning. Give me just a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anyway, there was no evidence of abuse. There were calls of domestic abuse, but was it to the mom? They don't say. They haven't said to this day. He was 8 years old when he did this.
Mm.
Spent his whole life in a foster system institution to do his evaluations, his treatments, and everything, clear up until he was 18 years old.
Mhm.
When he turned 18, he got to sign papers and everything and become a free man. Now, granted, at 15 years old, he was adopted by a foster family.
Yeah.
And you sit there and you look at that situation and you're like, oh, he's just a baby. Does he really know right from wrong at that point in time? Yeah, I believe an 8-year-old does know right from wrong at that point in time.
Yeah.
They know exactly what they're doing. So for him to have shot his dad and his dad's friend, I mean, do you think he's a good asset for society? I mean, to think about it, the dude is 22 years old now. He's out in the world. Is he going to do it again? But this time, is he going to be even
Slicker
like
about it.
not just slicker about it, but torturing
Mm-hmm.
almost? You never know. But his
Well,
evaluations came out good.
there are
Huh?
those listed agencies that would probably hire him straight off the bat just for those abilities alone.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a lot of organizations that would.
Yeah.
But it's like when I was in the service and we were told we were going to go to Afghanistan, they were like, well, we could either be in Bahrain where there's no war, or you can go to Iraq where there is war. We don't know yet.
Mhm.
The first thought that came to my mind wasn't, I don't know what I'm going to do when I go to Iraq. My first thought was, I don't want to shoot a kid.
Mhm.
Because they train us. Well, I don't know how they do it now, but whenever I was in 98, they were training us to watch out for the children because the children were more than likely going to be the ones that come up to you and kill you.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, my motherly instincts took over and said, there's no way I could ever harm a child. So I would die. I know I was going to die if I went over there. Because there's no way I could pull my weapon up and point it at a child and shoot it. Regardless. There are guys that I know now with PTSD because they had to do just that.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at my kids and I look at my children and I think, what the hell is going on through those adults' mind to train a child to do something like that?
To go up to somebody and either stab them or blow themselves
Yeah.
up with the person or
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
indoctrination.
It just baffles my mind, the lack of compassion and the lack of love for children that some countries have.
Mhm.
I mean, that kind of gives away my body, my choice thing, because I'm sorry, I believe in the my body, my choice thing. However, I don't believe in murdering babies, but that's just me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
if you're a woman over there and you're being infidelity or something, whatever it is, when you're shagging somebody else,
yeah.
you can still get your head cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it there that they take
Pretty sure it
the
was over there.
orgasm
Iraq,
organ?
Iran. I'm not too sure, but that's where they. If you're not faithful, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that the same way with homosexuality too?
I'm
Do
pretty
they
sure
still
it
do
is.
that over
Yeah,
there?
yeah. It's still illegal over that way. Which
But
is
yet they
totally
want to everybody wants to complain that the United States is too strict
too hard
when
on
it
things. Yeah,
yeah. And I'm sitting there going, okay, let them live over there for
exactly.
about a
Exactly.
month or two and see how long they last.
Yep.
Mhm.
They don't realize, people don't realize how much you got it made in the United States. the
Mm-hmm.
freedom that you have. A lot of people are just willing to say, yes, here, take my freedom. I'll be your slave. Sorry. I'm not one of those people. I want to keep my freedom, not hand it over to any kind of government whatsoever.
Yep.
But I just don't understand. I don't understand people. I don't understand the easy manipulation that some people have, because I know a lot of people that just sit there and they'll take whatever this person says on TV for truth. And it's like, no, research it for yourself. You have vast knowledge at your fingertips. Takes five seconds to look something up.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you look at it and you read it, compare it to another thing, and then compare it to another thing. And then when you get a bulk of something that seems to kind of coincide with what was going on in those vast knowledge of sites that you went to, then that's probably more than likely going to be where the truth lies.
Yeah.
But going to Google and just searching the first thing that comes to mind, that's not going to always be correct.
No, not always.
But I just don't understand how people can have such lack of compassion for children or for any kind of person or living thing, period. Life is so fragile and you only get a little bit of it. Now, I understand a lot of people believe in reincarnation. A lot of people believe in and there's multiple lives, or you get such and such after death. And I've never died. Debbie has.
Yep. Sure
But I've
have.
never died, so I don't know what is on the other side. I don't know what's going to happen to me. My cousin died on the table, and he said there was nothing but darkness. And then he felt like he was being pulled, and so he ran back to his body and stayed. So I'm like, well, dude, either you're going to hell or it was just purgatory. But, oh, now my fan's not moving. Maybe the heater was on. I'll give it that. Maybe the heater was on. Let's see if it starts moving. But just the concept, because I've been watching a lot of news article or news programs, not like the mainstream stuff, the off the wall kind of, you never heard of this kind of news channel news. And they have speeches from all kinds of political leaders that are, and all of them are just like, the Great Reset, the New World Order, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, y'all go do your own reset somewhere else. Because I don't want your reset. These are not the resets you're looking for. I just want to live my life in the free country that I was born and raised in. I'm going to toast to that and drink my shot.
There you go.
I don't know. I was talking to Justin about it the other day too. And we were talking about all these people that seem to believe almost anything, as long as it fits their narrative and fits their mindset. They believe anything that is said to them. And the moment you try to get them to think of something else or just the opposite, the first thing that comes out of their mouth is, you're a fucking liar. You're just wrong. There's numbers. Mm-hmm. There's stats. There's theories and hypotheses, and it's all right there. But I don't know. I'm going into politics, aren't I? I'm trying not to. I'm trying to understand the psychology and how these people become so psychotic. Like the angel of death in Nazi Germany. How did he become so heartless and ruthless to be able to do these experimentations on people?
Right.
And it didn't matter their age, their gender. As long as he was getting what he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Was that Josh?
Yes.
timing.
Oh, huh?
Good timing.
I know, right? She's experimentation of people. What? Ah!
And she was talking about something earlier, and one of the doctors had done something, and then my other son Bobby spoke up. It was like, I'm a foolish man. It was just like timed
Perfect
perfectly.
timing. It was. Man, I'm gonna have to take some of these sections out and put them up, put them up in something because that's gonna be awesome.
I tell him, y'all need to stream every Friday night.
Yep, y'all need to stream every Friday night because whenever y'all say something, it kind of coincides with everything. Oh my gosh. It's like earlier we were talking about the racial issue. The reason I brought up Nazi Germany and everything is because of a certain celebrity that wanted to say the Nazi regime wasn't about race. So I wanted to point out exactly what it was for. Huh?
The old whoop whoop.
Yeah. Yeah. And the hypocrisy of the Hollywood whatever, because they only suspended her for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And she says this recently, whereas people have said things 10, 20 years ago and they get canceled forever.
Yep.
So tell me what sense that makes. Now, her excuse is, well, you have to dig real deep. You have to dig real deep to find out if they were Jewish or not. They wore stars on their arms. You didn't have to dig that deep. They were tattooed with barcodes and number. Yeah. I mean, you didn't have to dig deep.
Not that car.
But, and then she comes on and apologizes. It's kind of like Joy Reid whenever she came on and said, and yes, I said her name. When she came on, and I mean, she still does it to this day. Talks about everything that doesn't fit their agenda or anything is white supremacy.
Yep.
That was a black cop. How is it white? I'm not understanding your logic here, Chica. But I mean, it's like either they want to base it on race, they want to base it on vax or unvax, they want to base it on. They're trying to find every way they can to separate everybody.
Yep.
And it's sad. What purpose does that fulfill? What are they getting out of it? I want to know. I want to know what they're getting out of it. How much money is going into their pocket because of it?
Well, if they're reporters, they're probably getting a fair bit because down here at least, every morning they go on about how many people have caught COVID and how many people have died from COVID.
Yeah, they do here too.
Yeah, they put up a daily bulletin thing on your Facebook page whenever you go into Facebook. This is how many people have died in your city today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When was the last time somebody had actually died of COVID here?
I'm not sure.
Other medical reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, without other medical reasons, because they're always going to say it's COVID if they have any kind of COVID in their system whatsoever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it's been a minute.
And it's coming out now. It's on the CDC and everything where they're like, yes, well, the people that have died of COVID that we have said died of COVID had underlying issues, but they did have COVID in their system, so we labeled it as COVID. Great way to not have a control group.
Exactly.
I mean, that just makes it easier for you guys to say it's COVID. Uh-huh. Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, this is a paranormal show.
It is a paranormal show. We're talking about the deaths of people that had COVID.
Start talking about the ghosts of COVID past.
Yeah, something like that.
You start talking about the ghosts of COVID past.
Yes, the ghosts of COVID past. That's exactly the topic of the show. Leave it to my man to come up with the best topic
I'm
ever.
more worried about the
Right.
ghost of COVID future, personally.
Do what?
I said I'm more worried about the ghost of COVID future.
Are you really? Are you really?
Or the narrative of what it is
There
going
you go.
They tricked
still say-
everyone.
I
They
still
trick
say
everyone.
They're going to call the next one Pokemon because you got to catch them all.
Robert said, I tell you what, they need to take the next one needs to be Pokemon because you got to catch them all. I need to get speakers. I don't have speakers. My speakers blew on me. All I have are headphones. That's why I've got. Huh?
Did you clean it up?
Oh my God. Yes, I did. I let the dogs eat it. My Pibble enjoyed every last morsel. Morsel. Oh, my man and my boy have been so busy today. They have been the ones to help move my parents today. The only thing I did, I got cut. I got a war wound from it. I put the bed together and put it in our room. The frame, the metal frame cut me. Yep.
Looking what?
And I didn't realize it had cut. It was bleeding until I felt it burning, and that was like 5 minutes after it done it. And I'm like,
Oh, wow.
that burns. Why does that burn? Oh. And you know that theory they say that if you don't look at it, you don't really know it's there until after a while?
Yeah.
So true. Because the minute my daughter saw blood under her nail, she was crying.
Aw.
But what are y'all doing?
Hello, bear. What are you doing?
I want to play Dying. Dying Light.
You don't own it.
I know, we need to own it.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Right? Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Let's buy the Dying Light too. Yay.
Spending $3,000 on your furniture.
You're not getting anything else from me tonight. Nada. Not a thing. Zilch.
Yeah.
He's like, right.
Debbie said he's like, right.
Paying $3,000 for furniture.
It's not like we have to pay it tomorrow.
The ones that you moved
Ugh.
in the house.
Complaining. This is my penny pincher over here complaining.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we do.
My penny pincher complaining. Now, if it was for a big TV or gaming system,
Yeah.
but because it's furniture,
Oh dear. Can't relax your butt on anything.
right? It's okay. If it wasn't for him, my credit score wouldn't be in the green right now. It'd probably still be in the red. It was way in the red before I met him. Now it's way over the green, so I'm kind of okay with it, but at the same time, I'm like, I want to spend the money. Let me spend the monies. I can't spend it when I'm dead. And he's like, no, I don't like the debts. I don't like the debts. I don't like the debts either.
You might like.
Ugh.
I have Bloodborne.
Okay. But now that he got us off that topic by changing the subject, thank you, Justin. He has no idea what I'm talking about because he was talking with Warren.
Uh-huh.
But
I was ignoring you after the last thing.
oh, you were ignoring me. Okay, I get it.
You're ignoring me.
Oh, what were y'all saying? Because it doesn't exist to me right now.
I'll send you that.
You'll sleep on the couch that costs $3,000.
Justin, Robert said you don't sleep on the couch that costs $3,000.
Yeah, I am.
He said, yes, I am. Oh. So my mom, we got the king size bed for my mom, right? First time we've had a frame for this king size bed since before my son broke it.
Yeah.
But we've never had a headboard, never. So now we have a headboard for this. But we also have my old foam mattress that was on top of the box springs. We threw our box springs away because our previous dog had kind of had claimed it.
Yes,
Claimed them.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we got my mom's box springs and her foam mattress, and this bed is so tall right now.
I can believe it.
And I'm like, I really like it, but at the same time, there's no way our dogs are going to be able to get up there on it.
That's the point.
Without,
Yeah.
right? Without stairs. Or my daughter, if she gets scared, maybe we should just get foot stairs, like little stairs to go up there. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But I don't know. We're going to see how long this lasts. We may not keep my mattress because their bed's newer than ours. So, but it's the foam. It's that memory foam.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And we spent a lot of money on ours at the time.
Yeah.
We've had ours for like 10 years. And Mom and Dad bought theirs 5 years later, so theirs is way younger than ours. And it's getting to the point on ours where we're having to switch sides every once in a while. But no, we got 3 couches. We got 4 recliners. Yes. So needless to say, we're probably gonna have a garage sale here soon. Yeah, because we have a full size bed. We have we don't know what to do with it. Ari don't want it.
Oh.
She wants to keep her little futon bunk bed. I can't blame her on that one. She has company to spend the night. She's gonna want a place for them to sleep. Oh, the sound effects after the fact. She's gonna want somebody somewhere for them to sleep. No! Oh my.
Well, on Twitch, once you're affiliated, you can set up like where people can redeem different little things like stretch or this or that.
Yeah.
Well, he's got one on his, Josh does, to where if you redeem it, he has to speak nothing but German for like 5 minutes.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Doing?
And somebody redeemed that.
So now, he's lucky. He's bilingual.
Yeah.
I wish.
So.
I told Dad, I said, you know what? I could have been bilingual now. And I would have known how to speak German to people. And they wouldn't know a thing of what I'm saying. And then I'd meet Josh, and he'd know everything that I'm saying. But that's a long time down the road. But the thing is, I would have been bilingual. I would have known another language.
Yeah, he's bilingual, and he has dual citizenship. So.
Yeah.
Because his real mom, his blood mom, still lives in Germany. So.
Did you know that Robert from work is German?
No, I did not.
Robert, oh Jesus, what was his last name? Old Grouchy Man. Robert, huh?
He's talking about random people online from
Yeah.
work that don't necessarily want
They don't know where I work, dude.
You know how absolutely easy it would be to find out.
Oh my God.
You
Listen to him lecture me like I'm a fucking child. Oh. Dude, lay off. This is my station. Anyway, Robert from work is German and from Germany. He goes there to visit his mom, just like Josh does his.
Hmm.
Are you eating a pork chop with tongs?
don't want to do a fork.
Why not? My son is eating a pork chop with tongs.
To make it more difficult to clean the tongs, yes.
Yeah. He didn't want to dirty a fork.
Ah, dear.
How awesome. I don't see. Lots of shade.
Where?
Right here. There we go. Thank you. Well, you know.
No, it's fine. This is your station. It's your station.
Oh Lord. So who is this the Mappa?
I think it's a bot.
I think it is too, because that's the same
Tampa
stuff that
Russell.
was put up there.
By the other
with-
one. Yeah.
Yeah. They're getting a lot of bots here lately.
I know.
A lot of bots. Oh, we're gonna be taken over by Terminators.
Come with me if you want to spam.
Oh my Lord. Man. Justin has been playing this game called Persona 5 Royale.
Yeah.
It is such a cool looking game. It's like almost like comic book
Huh.
type.
The characters and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Themes.
Yep. It's very interesting. And the storyline so far has been very interesting that I've watched. Talking about your game that you're playing. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's not the best.
But he also was playing Ghost, and we got this new TV. It's QLED. Oh my god. I love this TV. He was playing this game called Ghost, and the graphics on that are
Ghost
so
of Tsushima.
beautiful. Ghost what?
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima. It is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
Spirits of the fish you ate with rice.
Spirits of the fish?
Spirits of the fish you ate with rice.
Spirits of the fish you eat with rice. I can't wait to play Horizon Zero Dawn and Tomb
That
Raider
looks pretty
on that
good.
TV.
Oh, that'd be
It's
cool.
good.
You've been waiting.
It's good. Justin says, been waiting. Yes. I haven't wanted to take your game time away because I know Ari was hogging it for a while. She was. She takes that TV the minute she gets on it. Daddy's like, okay.
I don't care. Everybody wants to do cool stuff.
Is that Mama?
Probably. Asher, come on. Get back.
Mama. Yeah, Mama. It's me, Mammy. Are you able to get up the stairs? Do you need some help?
Lamb.
Justin, she could use some help.
Well,
No.
no.
I'm down in my back.
No.
You're back. Oh, is that the
Uh-oh.
little pot? I bet. Y'all been busy today.
Oh, they've been busy.
Yeah,
They've been busy.
I know. I'm going to have to take them out for steak tomorrow and use Justin's money.
Daddy said
I'm broke until next week.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, I'm broke until next week. My money is his and his money is mine. That's how it works. It's our money. I just always call it his, especially when it's his pay week. And we want to go out to eat. I want to take y'all for a steak dinner. You got your wallet?
Oh, I wish it worked that way here.
Do what?
Dixie over there whining
Oh, is she whining? Oh,
yeah,
poor
she's in a
Dixie
strange place.
Land.
by herself.
Oh, poor
You know,
Dixie
yeah.
Land. That apple-headed Chihuahua Pomeranian they got. She is so cute and she is so sweet. I have never met a sweet Chihuahua.
Huh.
Well, besides yours. Debbie and Robert from Australia.
In Australia.
Yep.
Yep.
What's he doing down there?
What's he doing? He living?
Being paid by NASA.
Hey,
Being paid by NASA.
where was he earlier when we needed him? Too?
Right?
Still
Yeah,
here.
Dad. Where were you earlier when I was talking about Nazi Germany and trying to pronounce these things?
We're watching Justin bust his butt.
Bounced out over there.
At least
You
he's
should have
honest.
heard me trying to
Yeah.
pronounce Hershiver for Schuver.
Down.
They might need to go into the bedroom or something.
Come on.
Because he's crazy. That Pibble is crazy.
No.
I think
Go
there's
on.
coffee in
Go
there
on.
too.
Go on. Get out.
Really getting crazy.
Yeah.
Recliners.
Dad, have you ever heard of the Nazi Bell?
Yeah.
And you didn't want to tell me anything about it?
Huh?
You never thought to tell me
It's an
anything? About it?
experiment.
Well, they're all experiments.
Time, I suppose it's either
1940s.
time travel or something
Yeah.
like that. I forgot what it was.
Stay.
Yep, that's exactly what it was. And it turned plants into mush and animal cells into crystals and people's blood into jail.
M&Ms into chunks.
Have you ever heard of Operation Paperclip?
Yeah.
What is that about?
Put the papers together.
No.
I love your dad.
Yeah.
Not you.
I'm sure it was Nana.
You drooled on me. Nana.
Oh, I love my dad too. He's so funny.
No, she was in war.
Watch this, watch this.
Her chin's
Dad.
all covered in slobber.
What?
You should have taught me German.
Yeah, I should have taught myself German.
You already knew
That's
German.
beside the point.
Ugh. But I could have been bilingual right now.
Oh, you are. You say two things in German, you're bilingual. You're just not fluent bilingual.
Sometimes I write the chats.
Well, you
So
are.
that makes me multilingual because I can say a few things in every language
You
almost.
there?
Huh?
Just when you thought you didn't know nothing.
Wiedersehen. Dad, which your dialect was harsher? Was it the upper dialect? Did you say ish leave dish or did you say ish leave dish? The look he's giving me. Ich liebe dich.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
How did you say it?
It would be
He
ice.
said it to me before.
Wouldn't it be ice liebe dich?
No, it wouldn't.
Why not?
It would be
Because that's
ish.
not German.
It would be ish. I-C-H.
Ich liebe dich.
L-I-E-B-E.
Is it-
We only have people.
Huh?
I-C-H.
Ich mean Berliner. I am a
Ich wie.
It's
I am a Derna.
I hope I can move.
No, I was trying to think of the dialect that he had because I know he had the softer dialect, and I had said earlier I think he had the softer dialect, not the harsher. Do you remember
One
Vincent?
sounds like they're gonna strangle you for asking for a menu.
Right. No, the German exchange student that was in high school with us, with me
He
and
come to
Brandy.
the house a time or two.
Well, that old Nazi, yeah.
Did he have the harsher dialect or did he have the softer one?
Yeah, he was Polish.
He was Polish.
Yeah.
He was German. Dad.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I
Yeah,
still
sure
talk
are
to him now. I talk to him on Facebook.
Ask me if he's Polish.
No, he's German.
That's what they always say.
Oh. But yeah, my dad would always tell me I need to learn English first. He still tells me that.
You need to learn down under.
Down under.
Yeah.
G'day, mate. Look, I'm a multilingual again.
I know a couple of words. Kangaroo.
Kangaroo actually
yeah.
means I don't know.
Now,
Really?
Yeah.
Saltwater croc.
And croc?
Yeah, saltwater.
Saltwater croc. Oh.
They're the meaner of the two because the freshwater ones aren't as aggressive.
The freshwater ones aren't that aggressive?
No. And they have a thinner snout.
You know, I've seen a couple of different crocodiles that have different facial, well, crocodiles and alligators
Features, yeah.
that have like really narrow snout, and then you got the ones with a really wide snout.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw one that somebody had captured. I don't know if it was photoshopped or anything. I don't know because I didn't research it. But it's supposedly about 500 pounds down in Florida.
Hang on. I've got to find out where it is.
And they got the Australian croc. I think he isn't quite as narrow as.
Is it 500 pounds or 700 pounds?
Yeah, I could believe that. 500 is 226.7 kilograms.
Yeah, geez, that's a monster.
And 7 is
Pull it that way,
317 kilos. Yeah, I can easily believe that because they get
A little more.
bloody heavy.
That is flipping crazy. I would hate to run into one of those.
It's got me like.
Especially around their nesting time, when they have their nests and they guard them.
Yep.
Maybe not.
Well,
Yeah.
did you see the one that went for Robert Irwin?
No.
Yeah, he was feeding it in one of his event things that they did in the Australia Zoo, and the crocodile wasn't going for the bait. It went for Robert Irwin.
Oh,
So
dang.
he had to bail out. That's what he was saying. Bail.
Yeah, he's only 15, isn't he?
I think he's up there around 20 now.
Oh, he's around 20 now?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious, has it been that long?
He's still a kid, but still.
Well, yeah.
Well, anyway.
Oh, my goodness. He's trying to go out like his dad, huh? He's going to give his mama a heart attack. I swear, my son gives me a heart attack just going on a skateboard and going up the street. I can only imagine having a son that goes out and messes with wild, crazy animals on a daily.
Yeah.
Oh, my
He
goodness.
does photography of them as well.
Where were you born in?
Yeah. Dad, are you wanting some coffee?
It will keep you up.
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh yeah, sure, why not?
Munich.
Munich.
You sure you know me?
I just couldn't think right now.
You remember who I am, right?
My brain.
Yeah, we were hoping, or I was hoping that we was gonna be on last week.
Yeah.
Just some things happened we didn't get to, but
Sorry.
my two of my granddaughters were here,
Okay.
and the one that I talk about a lot, Jaden,
Yeah.
the one that's sensitive, she was here, and we were talking about going live and doing the stream and this and that, and she said, "Who's on there with you, Nana?" So I was telling her, and she's like, I told her, "You from Australia," and she said, "I want to meet him, Nana." So the next time she's over here, hopefully we'll get to go live and
I'd be all for that. I'd be all for that, yeah.
Yeah, she's like, "I want to meet him." She's a good kid.
I've just been here polishing up some of the rocks, the little boards. I've got a piece of quartz here that I'm doing into almost a gravestone shape. So
That's
I can
cool.
do some scribing onto it when it's finished.
You got it.
Got the other piece here I'm still working on.
She's got a nice couch.
That's neat.
Nice recliner.
I don't know.
I know.
I'm sort of
Nice
polishing the front
recliner,
end
nice
of.
couch.
Just still got a little bit left
Nice,
to go.
what else?
And that's pretty. Yeah.
Nice bed.
That's Justin.
She's got a nice bed.
Still doing some more on some chevron amethyst.
You
Oh,
get your
I've
I
bed
like
put
that.
last time. So it's got the chevrons all the way through, like and down that way. That's
I
a
like that one.
lighter version of this big one that I've got. That I'm planning on making into a
Ooh,
pendulum.
I
I've got some
like
of it
that.
raw, but then most of it is
What?
polished. Where is it?
That's nice.
So you can see the chevron
You
in
know,
it,
one's
Uh
head.
huh.
white lines.
that tired, huh?
I like that. I like
Oh,
my crystals and my stones. Ugh.
Huh? Yeah, we're gonna just go out there for
Sounds like almost one of those news productions that dun 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 dun. Tonight on
Yep.
CNN.
Huh?
I walked in the bedroom either.
What?
I can only imagine what game he's playing. He needs to do like the kids. He needs to get on
Yeah.
Twitch and stream.
Let's set it between us
Well,
at the foot of the bed.
that's what they're doing. I got one playing one game and one playing a different game, and it's like,
I
okay.
should have brought her food.
Yeah. But she still had stayed out there because she couldn't put it in front
Yeah,
of
I've got the Xbox over
Sensor.
there, but I don't know if it
Gas
will
sensor?
be able to be
Yeah,
streamed.
the reason you couldn't do really
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, we have an
I'm not gonna
Xbox
complain.
and a
Yeah.
And then when you put that up against it, the chemical
Switch.
residue
I had to
still
think
on
what the
that.
other one was.
Yeah.
Of course, John, my husband, he's got multiple in there
Games up
that
to
he
live,
plays,
yeah.
but yeah, they're like, Mom, you need to play this game. No, I don't. But Mom, you need to play Call of Duty. No, I don't.
I can't believe my gas is still on.
I get mad too easy. It's like, nope.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a couple of friends like that I play with. One's in Florida, one's in New Zealand. We normally get on about, what would it be, about 6 o'clock out here. That would be 9 o'clock New Zealand, and about 4 a.m. Florida time, I think.
Oh wow.
5 a.m. I think.
Yeah.
Because he normally has to get off about between 7 and 8 because that's his morning started.
Wow.
You said the 11th, didn't you?
Yeah,
Today, the 11th?
I said
Yep.
something about I didn't see you on, and
Yeah.
she said you were on yesterday around midnight or so, kind of late. And I said, well, no, not really, because that's like 3 or 4 o'clock over there for him. And she's like, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
We got online.
I had been on just showing the birds off again.
I don't need
Because
my
babies are getting bigger and they're getting more friendly. They'll just pop into the room and
Aw.
one of them, the one with the yellow tail that I have photos of, he will actually get up onto the feet, onto the shoes. There were 3 out there that were up in the bushes.
Aw.
I think
Yeah,
you can see one just about there.
I showed the girls because you had posted some pictures last weekend,
Yeah.
and I showed the girls, and they were like, oh, those are so pretty.
it or no? Oh,
And then where you was holding one on your hand, feeding it,
Yeah.
and Jaden was just like, oh, that is so cool.
Oh, I got hot shoes.
you got that.
So,
There are several people down here, well, actually all over the place. They call me the bird whisperer.
hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh,
They are pretty, so
They are.
I wish I could do that.
And on me not being your daughter anymore? Is that it?
Oh,
You're leaving just because you don't want me to be your kin?
we'll probably leave the house for Brother Watson now.
Uh-huh.
We'll probably leave those house keys with you for you to give to him
Okay.
and give him yours as well.
Give him my house key?
To our
Oh, to your house. Yes. She said the house keys, and then she said, "Give him yours as well." I'm sitting there thinking, why would I give him my house key?
So he can come visit.
Right? No, thank you.
That's an opportune time.
M&M's has come out with a Black Forest cake M&M. I had to think about it for a minute.
Good.
They are so good. Oh my god. You like them, Dad?
Yeah.
Are they better than my cake?
Huh?
Are they better than my cake?
Careful how you answer.
No.
Probably not.
No.
That is the correct answer.
Carson, that is the correct answer.
They're okay, but they're not exceptional.
That's because they don't have the cherries that burst in your mouth when you eat into it.
There you get a point. They're so small.
What's so small?
M&Ms.
Oh, well, they're not cakes, Dad. They're M&Ms. I mean, if they were the size of a cake, I could understand. I'm sure they make an M&M that size somewhere.
I have seen a guy actually make
Ugh.
the giant size M&Ms.
Really?
That I think, yeah, and they're huge. But he makes them. He made them especially for this YouTube thing that he did, so he could show that they're exactly the same inside as well as the outside, like the crunch. You can put them between his palms and crunch it, made that shatter sort of pattern.
No.
Mm,
Shower there tomorrow anyway.
I bet that was a heavy M&M.
I bet it was really.
Yep.
It was like looking and seeing those big old Twix bars. Oh my god.
Toblerone.
Figure out how
Yeah.
we're going to go out and get them.
Speaking of Twix bars, guess what my son wants me to make him for his birthday cake?
A Twix
A
cake.
magic suit. So I could have some.
He said, I'm gonna challenge you this year, Mom. A Snickers cake. Wait. No. A Twix cake. Yeah.
Pick a number between 1 and 25.
Okay.
Tell me what it was.
13.
Okay, you won.
What'd you say?
Okay, you won.
Yeah, I gotta bake a cookie cake tonight.
Whose birthday's tomorrow?
Jaden's mama.
Oh, it's my mother-in-law's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, cool. Today's Josh's birthday.
Oh, cool.
Yep, and he's in Mississippi.
Why don't you go ahead?
Yeah. So,
Well, at least he's streaming for his birthday.
yeah, he told me he would, so I could see his purty face.
Aw.
So, but yeah, the girls wanted to make one last weekend, and I was like, why don't we do it next weekend when it's actually her birthday? So we're gonna
Right.
take
I'll
a
get it tomorrow.
chocolate chip cookie,
You
and then
haul.
I'm gonna put frosting all over it, and then I'm gonna put another chocolate chip cookie on top of that, and then I'm gonna trim the edges with the frosting.
Nice.
She can afford to gain some fat; it won't hurt her.
You have some of the rest of mine.
And Jaden can too, because she's a beanpole. So
Is
She
this a
is.
racist game?
Well,
Yeah.
if you,
This is a
if
racist-
you
Why would you think
with
it's a
the
racist
marshmallows
game?
in between,
Chinese.
you can make
It's
it-
Japanese.
Close enough.
that's an idea. That's an idea.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Have the chocolate chip biscuit, marshmallow, chocolate,
Ooh,
and chocolate chip
yes.
and then tossing over it.
Amy would love me forever. She does anyway, but
I think they're all Japanese.
I think that's an idea. We may have to do that.
Oh
That
Lord.
blonde-headed guy.
Jaden will be.
Oh.
I don't think her mama would get any. Jaden would be like, "That's mine."
I gotta look up how to make a darn Twix cake.
Now what?
How to make a Twix cake.
It's very
Isaac wants a
tricky.
Twix cake.
Switch.
A Twix. Like the candy bar Twix.
Oh, Twix.
I don't know how I would make a Twix cake. That'd have to be some Jello or something in it.
Or lots of caramel.
Yeah, I mean, that.
Yep.
Yes.
Because he was sitting there saying, "Well, Mom, it's just the chocolate and the caramel and And the crunchy part, I said, you got the nougat too, son.
Mm.
And he's like, there's nougat in Twix?
Yeah,
What you do is
that's like Mars bars. They got the
whatever flavor
nougat
cake
and
you
the
like,
caramel and the chocolate
and
covering.
take the
Mhm.
Twix and place it in between as the frosting.
Well, you know what I could do? I could just get a bunch of Twix bars and
Laying
put
it all
chocolate
out.
frosting in the center and just smash them together and say, here's your cake.
Yeah.
We'll smash up the Twix bars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And sprinkle them
On
on
the
icing
On
in
the top.
between each layer and on the top and around the side.
yeah.
yeah,
You could crush them up and put them in the batter,
yeah.
bake
Yeah.
the cake, and then put them in the crush them up and put them in the frosting.
Can't believe what
Yeah.
stuff is.
I think he wants a layer of caramel though, so I'm gonna because he wants it kind of like a frozen cake or a cold cake.
Right.
He doesn't want it frozen, but he wants like a cold cake. But he
Well-
wants the caramel to be nice and gooey and
Take your
Yeah.
cake, cut it in half,
I agree.
and put you a layer of caramel.
Yeah.
Put your cake back down, and then proceed from there to frost it with the crunched up
yeah,
Twix in it.
Me and you can't lift it.
yeah. I think that's. What are you trying to lift down the stairs?
Up the steps.
What are you trying to lift up the stairs?
She's got her front porch is about 13 steps high.
Aunt Jackie's?
Yeah.
Can
means
she get
all this
Stetson out there to help you?
That means all this stuff.
Daddy can't do it.
Well,
we
can
lifted
you
up
get
there.
your nephews?
They better get a
I
couple
don't
of
know.
people
We're
out there
gonna
at least.
see if Rusty was alive. We could get him.
Mama, I swear to God, you get down there and those people don't help you guys, I will raise hell on Facebook.
Oh, Jackie said she would be
No,
there.
I know what I'll do. I'll tell them I'm gonna have this camper for this thing for a couple more days and I'm coming back. Oh,
Yep.
that way I don't have to pack it up again.
Smart man.
Stay, man. You really want to help you.
I'm not helping.
I
I am. 'Cause I know
am. You ain't no spring chicken.
Can't do it.
I know you can't do it.
I don't remember him helping last time either.
They didn't help at all last time. Nobody helped you.
So, sounds like you might be making a trip to Florida.
Yeah, everything that she wanted.
Want to go?
Everything she wanted, yeah. So did Bobby. That was everything she wanted.
Well, when I told them to come and they did.
Yeah.
But Lynn helped me pack up. That's how we got out there as quick as we did. We only had 30 days.
You hear this? My Aunt Lynn, who is now in her 80s, went up to help my mama pack 4 years ago.
She'll be 80 in July.
And none of my cousins, I hope y'all are watching, none of my young bunk cousins
She is 80.
could get off their lazy asses to go help the aunt that actually gives them everything that she can possibly think of off their.
80 last year,
Mhm.
2021.
I'm gonna hush now before I say something that's gonna cause a riot. I got a family of over 200 people. I can only imagine. Oh,
Well,
We can take a trip to Florida as long as we stop on Mississippi on the way.
I see what you're saying.
another picture of my
I need to line a few people up and run down that line with a 2x4, but you know.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'll ask Aunt Jackie too. She won't lie to me. We'll make sure y'all have some help when y'all get down there. Nicole and Caleb, Nikki and Caleb.
Nikki can't do it, honey. She's got, when she had that accident,
Yeah.
it burnt her foot. She got all kind of pins and everything.
Caleb can't do it.
Her foot and leg.
The girls ain't gonna be able to haul in.
I don't
Caleb
know.
ain't a girl.
He might be. He might if we let him. If you know, I don't know. Well, I'll have to
We're-
get Jackie to.
Yeah. We'll probably be very lucky if one of those dresses makes it all the way up top without being dropped 2 or 3 times.
Casey.
Stetson, Casey. Who's Faye's new beau?
Who?
Little Faye?
Ashley.
Oh, Haley's new husband. There's so many down there that could help.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Don't you love those answers?
Mhm.
And Jackie's going to throw us out anyway.
Why is she gonna throw you out,
Dixie.
Dixie?
I guarantee you.
That dog.
We did a bad thing. Y'all need to leave.
That dog, Dad says, wakes him up every morning at
Well,
2:30.
I'm gonna ask a vet if we can give her
Benadryl.
children's Benadryl. See if that'll calm her down some.
It's just the way her schedule is. That's all it is.
Well, because she sleeps during the day.
Yeah.
Cause we're gone.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, we get another dog, gonna be just like it was with Pickles.
Well, why don't you get you a little carrier, like a little carrier purse?
He's supposed to order me one of those little
I'll
pouch
get you one.
things.
No problem.
Take her with you everywhere.
He ain't done it yet.
Go and get her certified as a, what do they call them?
Oh, heck yeah.
Service dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
go
what?
get her certified
An
as a service
emotional
dog.
relief dog.
Yes.
Nice.
And
That
who-
way you can
That's what I
carry
need
her
to make
everywhere.
for her tomorrow. Yeah.
I carry anyway.
Mhm.
I
Even
sent,
to
I
restaurants.
sent
You can
Shauna
carry her everywhere.
A recipe as well
She
for
went back.
quick trip.
That's what you say. Who in God's name was that thing barking at you?
Oh, after a while, she'll stop
Heck
barking.
yeah.
Oh, Lord, no.
I
That dog can bark for
I
12
had to
hours
get the
straight.
broom after her today.
You had to. Did you beat that poor dog with a broom?
No, but I wanted to.
I beat her with a
I
pipe swat.
scared her to death, though.
Oh, she had her tail tucked between her
I
legs.
beat the
Ring.
hell out of her with that fly swatter.
Oh,
That's right. When she wakes you up the second time, all bets are off.
she's wanting to get up there and hug y'all in the
I will
bed.
too.
They don't let her sleep with
We
them.
tried to let her one night, and she just
Oh, one time.
He's everywhere.
Girl, have you ever tried to sleep with a
Just
chihuahua?
wouldn't go to
You don't
sleep.
work.
Yes, I slept with Pickles, so I got Pickles spoiled. That's why they had to sleep with Pickles. Because when they had Pickles, when they got Pickles, I was pregnant with Warren.
Yeah, and I was
And
let him not
Mom
sleep
said,
with us
"Don't put him into bed with you.
because
He's not going to sleep with us."
We had Bo and
I had to
Pete
put him into bed with me. He was too
slept
cute.
with us.
So I let him snuggle right here next to me in the bed.
But Pickles didn't pee all the time.
Well, no, I trained him.
She don't. So strange comes in and that.
Pickles was my dog. Until
Girl,
I left.
we've had
Yeah.
Lily for 11 years, 10 years,
Mhm.
11 years. And
Oh,
mm-mm,
everything you go.
no,
Yeah,
she ain't sleeping with me.
It's just something about puppies. Every time I get a puppy, I just think about a baby not having its mom.
Well,
And
we
it
had
breaks
her.
my heart.
We had her from when she was like a little bitty. And
Mhm.
no,
Since you went to sleep with us too.
that dog is crazy. Mm-mm.
Well, y'all can get sugar off of her. She'll
I'll
be
sleep with
fine.
one of my pits before I sleep with her.
Oh, okay. I'm sure I could probably carry her in there.
Yeah, we're not leaving till Sunday.
Oh, you're not gonna leave till Sunday? I thought you were
No,
gonna leave
we
tomorrow.
got too much to do. I gotta clean, do the floors and all.
Make them do the
You
floors.
know, I told you, I don't know what we left in the back of the truck.
They
Everything
left
garbage.
y'all cold for
Oh,
2
garbage.
years in
All
that
it
house.
was
It
those
was-
2 boxes that had
It was
stuff.
garbage,
I was
and I
gonna
think it was
give
one.
to that,
It was one of the.
Their
towel
heater
lines.
stopped
What's it
working
called?
pretty much, so it would
Boxes, I
get
believe,
only
was
like
put in there.
67, 68 degrees in the wintertime.
What?
I think it was one of
Uh-uh.
the tackle boxes.
And they just now fixed the
Oh,
heater.
I
What I
hope
put
not
in
a
there.
tackle box.
I just
They
put
don't
that
know
one
this.
in there, and then we decided.
Knowing they got an old couple living in this house,
That's crazy.
and they gonna let them suffer.
It ain't no big deal.
It is a big deal.
It
I
is
don't
a
think
big deal.
it's gonna miss anything.
Yeah, it's a big deal. And I told them that, don't know. Boy, if they would let me just take the reins.
Mhm.
I had everybody going, oh, we're so sorry, we're so sorry.
The kitchen probably still lives in the 1990s too.
We'll have to figure out how far back I can take that camper.
How far back you can take the camper?
Yeah, this way.
Oh.
So we can
Um,
open the slide out.
So you could do what? What?
Open the slide out.
The slide.
Oh, the slide.
The slide.
The slide. The claw. I think this is. Oh.
Goat, what's the matter
This
with
is
you?
my strong hand.
I'm serious. I am.
Oh man.
Don't forget to get your dog some water.
I got me a bottle of water.
Oh my.
I got her some water right there.
I don't know if I'm going down tomorrow, though I know I do need to get a butt shot,
Don't
Debbie.
need that kind of water. Her
I
water
know
fine
I
out
should,
sink.
but I
It's
broke
probably going to be
till
next week.
yeah, I broke till next week.
Yeah, it's probably going to be till next week. And I'm
Yeah.
hoping I can get up early enough to go get some daylight donuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
I'll get you
I'll
up.
be up
Go
early
get me
enough.
up.
Yeah, I'll be up.
I'll be
Just go
up
bang on the
early
window.
enough. I got to get up at 4.
Yeah,
Your
you got
mama's
to take
gonna
him
wake
down
you up
there.
Anyway.
Yeah.
You gotta come into the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's true. Oh,
Yeah, I got to take him to work in the morning. So, which means I'll be getting up about a little bit before 4, so we can be out of here shortly after 4.
What's your
fun,
comment? I
fun.
appreciate it.
You know.
I do have a question on the paranormal, though, for both of you.
Uh-huh.
What do you think causes hauntings?
What causes hauntings? All different kinds of things.
You missed my
Uh,
dad muttering under his breath.
Would you ask them?
I asked him what did they think causes hauntings?
The palm tree.
The palm tree?
What causes the palm tree?
No. What causes hauntings?
Haunting.
Yeah.
Ghosts. Kind of hard to have a haunting.
Pretty much like what I said, lack of a body.
Lack of a
Lack of a
body.
body?
Yeah.
I think it's Democrats.
I think it's all good.
It's them bartenders, those old publicans.
Um,
Not the Republicans or New Publicans, it's the old publicans.
no Republican. Can you get
Bella.
through there, Mom? Do I need to push that up?
I'm too fat.
Oh, you.
Because they deal with spirits all the time.
Oh,
That's
leave the
true.
poor kid alone.
Look, it's Bubby.
If I don't get over
Bobby!
here,
Bubby.
couch or I won't.
What's up, Bubby?
Leave you alone.
Bob Zors, that's my son.
Bob Zords, yeah. I kept whenever I was putting his name in the thing that I was writing, I kept writing booby. So I tried to kind of tilt it and just say Bobby instead of booby.
Yeah, he's still streaming too.
I'll doubt it.
So he popped over and popped a heart in.
Oh, oh, thanks, Bubby.
There's another one of those
You
spam
know where the
things.
cheapest ribeye is?
I gotta get into YouTube and delete those.
$19.
And it's
Let me
good,
go
too.
into the
Yeah,
tube.
they look like
view.
Russian.
They
Yeah, they
do. It's like they're spies.
Right now, I wouldn't put anything past Russia.
Well, with the Ukraine on their borders, or whichever way it's going, the Russians on the Ukraine borders.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
told
they-
yesterday that the Americans in Ukraine were told to get out immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, they were told that weeks ago.
Yeah, so
Weeks ago. And they're like, "Well, do you think this is going to be another?"
Outside on the night, so if I have
Oh my! I almost said
I got
Benghazi.
keys, so I'll-
Another war.
yeah. Well, I
No,
get-
another Afghanistan removal. When they were trying to get everybody off Afghanistan, they killed those 13.
yeah, they apparently told everybody, all Americans, to get out. immediately for their safety. And I guess from what this is what I was told. So France apparently told Russia that they needed to back down or go home in body bags.
No, they did not.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Oh my God. No, me
See y'all
neither.
tomorrow.
So
See you tomorrow, Dad.
Tell that Australian guy, hey.
He says bye.
Got all the gold down there.
They got all the gold down there?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go to Australia and do some metal detecting, don't you?
Yeah, they loaded with gold.
Well, you're vaccinated, so you can get
I
in.
had heard of a couple of spots where you can get the flower gold.
The flower gold?
Top
Yeah,
it on
probably,
the
probably
surface.
gotta be boosted.
Oh, flower gold from the surface?
Flower gold.
Yeah.
I watched some guy find all kind of nuggets the other day.
Yeah, wow.
Oh,
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
all right, Dad. Love y'all. I love my daddy. I told him the other day, I said, I'm going to miss you. FYI? VUR, FYI. I just deleted it because I have no idea what it means. And then this one says Vom Red.
Yeah.
What the hell are they doing? It's kind of creepy. They're being creepazoids. Creepy. Where's the other bot? There it is. And then Sister 19, Laugh Out Loud online.
Yeah, there's two of those.
Yeah.
There's that one, and then there's one further down.
I can't go any further than that.
Uh.
Right now.
Huh.
Oh, there we go. Maybe I can't. Nope. Nope. Denied. No, Robert, what was funny was when we were talking to Nightmare 365 because they were the ones telling us about the Nazi Bell. And it is kind of surprising that Dad knows about it. Well, no, not really. It's not surprising. But then he goes on to say Operation Paperclip is also a must read. And that's when I said, wait. Are you CIA? Are you FBI? Are you trying to get me in trouble? Right after that, night, ladies, great stuff. Would love to come on and chat another Wednesday. And that's when you're like, Wednesday is Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday.
What have you been smoking, dude? Where are you at that it's Wednesday? Oh, what if they're in another dimension?
For it to be a Wednesday, they'd have to be.
Right? Or what if they're from another planet? And it's like
I've just brought up Operation Paperclip. It says it was a secret United States intelligence program in which more than 1,600 German scientists, engineers, and technicians were taken from former Nazi Germany to the US for government employment after the end of World War II in Europe between 1945 and 1959.
I remember that. I remember hearing about that and reading about that. I just forgot what it was called. But yeah, they used a lot of the German doctors to
bring in the medicines from over there that they've been experimenting with.
Yep. Like, yay, America.
Well, if they didn't do that, they wouldn't have Captain Rogers, would they?
Oh, that's true.
Captain America.
Gotta like Captain America. America.
That's America's ass.
Yeah.
It is America's ass.
Are you hearing what Tina said?
Kinda.
He was talking about Captain America. That's America's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
I was gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, zombified by oh God, who sings it? I posted it twice the other day to my Facebook page. the lyrics of that song. Hang on, I'm going to read it to you because there's a paragraph that I found quite interesting. Actually, the whole song's quite interesting. Zombified. Lyrics by Falling in Reverse. Man, they hadn't come out with anything in a while. But
they went in reverse.
Right? They went back and then came forward again. You can tell when I talk too much, I start coughing. All right. So it starts off, the monsters aren't living under your bed because they are the voices in your head. Zombified by the lies they've said, we've become the walking dead. Because everybody's talking bitch. Oh no, they'll never let go of something you said 10 years ago. They're canceling you, and they won't stop till everybody's zombified. They're pumping us with lies like it's formaldehyde. They're dead inside. It goes on and on. Let this go. When it stops, we'll never know. We're hypnotized, and they won't stop till you're zombified. Then it says, you better shut your mouth and bite your tongue because you don't want to piss off anyone. We're traumatized by the damage done. Welcome to America. Because everybody's talking bitch. Oh no, they'll never let it go. And it goes off under that. And then the last part is go. They're feeding off your broken mind. They won't die. They multiply. We've become so fucking blind. They won't stop till you're zombified. Man, I listened to that song and it's got a great beat. I love it because I'm a metalhead and it's got some good, awesome like rock metal stuff. But it's a good song. I like it. And then I started listening to it. And when I started listening, I replayed it so I could listen to the words. I was like, what? Dang. It got number 2 on the countdown for Biggins on Octane.
Damn.
Yep. And they do that by people voting in on that. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Mm-hmm. And of course, Korn got the number 1 with, let's see, number 1 Biggins song. What was it called? Biggins song. Not Again. Wait. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Forsaken. It wasn't World Up. That all came out in 2016. Well, not the Forsaken. That came out in 2002. Is it 1? No, that came out in 2016. Where's their most recent? Oh, Start the Healing. Start the Healing was number 1. And it's off their 14th album. And it's actually, it's sweet. It's kind of not like the old Korn.
That's interesting.
Well, Justin was listening to Korn the other day. A lot of their older stuff because he loves their older stuff.
Oh, wow. I mean, it's nostalgic to listen to when I was in high school.
They're what?
I said it was just nostalgic. I like that I listened to it a lot when I was in high school. So.
Yep.
I was just jamming to it because I felt in the Korn mood. Felt good.
Felt in the Korn mood. I was in a corn mood, so I'm going to go eat me some corn. Oh, he was jamming, not eating. What?
Well, that could just be because you're both children of the Korn.
Children. You know what? I saw that movie when I was young, and I haven't seen it since. Yeah. It scared me so bad when I was little. I was like 6 when I saw it the first time.
And she's like, I'm done.
And then right after that, it was the darn Stephen King's, oh my God, the Rigs, the Maximum Overdrive.
Maximum Overdrive, yeah.
Now, this is the little girl who has a farmer behind her house grow corn every year. And whose uncles on her mama's side are truck drivers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was a little weirded out for a little while. Now it's like, whatever. But back then, that was some scary stuff.
Yeah, well, if you'd had a pet cemetery nearby, it would have been the trio.
I did.
Right?
I had a pet cemetery right in the very back of my house in the corner. That's where all my pets went. Oh, too funny. My daughter saw Gremlins for the first time last night.
How'd you like that?
She liked it. Now she's trying to get me to let her watch Aliens. That's Justin's fault. because Justin was gonna watch it with her.
I was joking.
He was joking, and I told her no. So now she's mad at mommy because mommy won't let her watch
I was
anything.
kind of joking.
Like, no, that's a little too much. And Gremlins, yeah, but no.
Well, you know.
I
that
think she can take it, though.
Gremlins are the
Alien
pimps
has a
of the
strong female
universe.
lead.
Do I know?
I said
Gremlins are
Alien
the
has a
pimps
strong female lead.
of Gremlins are the pimps of the universe. Hairy and
Yeah. Well, that's like Justin just said. Well, Aliens has got a strong female lead. With 2 heads.
I mean, that isn't all this woke bullshit nowadays.
Right?
well, the aliens have 2 mouths.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you classify them as hobbits?
Huh.
And breakfasts?
It's their mini-me's. The head inside their mouth. You know when they open their mouth and they got that other head that comes out that opens their mouth?
Oh no, that's their dick.
Oh, yeah.
That's how they impregnate. And that's how they impregnate.
Yeah, that's how they impregnate you. That's true. It was just kind of, the way you said it. No, that's their dick.
Well, it kind of is. They call it the queen, but when it comes down to it, I mean,
They are queens.
they're kind of,
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
they're kind of actually impregnating the other creature, and then they give birth to.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Oh. My. That's how it works. Yeah, okay. Now that's a scary topic. I think I'm gonna I'm thinking probably gonna wrap it up here. The violence. What's that song? Now I want to hear it. What's that song? The violence.
Good Night, Seattle.
No, the violence. I'm never gonna find it because I don't know all the stuff. You know how you know the song and it's right stuck in your head, but you don't remember the words.
Yeah.
Who was it that sang it? I don't even remember who sung it. Rise Against. Was it Rise Against? I think it was Rise Against. I don't know if y'all be able to hear it. Probably not. How? What? Skip ad. Can y'all hear it? Of course, y'all can't hear a lot of it or they'll demonetize.
Yes.
Yeah.
That ain't it. I want to say it maybe Creed. Is it Creed? No, it ain't Creed. Watch. I'll remember when we get off here.
Undoubtedly.
It's an old school song.
Sung by Asking Alexandria.
That may be it.
Could that be it?
Let me see. Asking Alexandria.
Official music video.
Let's see. Please be it. Please be it. I think it might be it. Ooh, I think this may be it.
All they wanted was violence to paint.
I'm gonna skip.
Us. If there was the worst that's inside us, we bring on the violence to violence.
Oh my goodness. We're almost done.
No.
This
is a good one. I don't think the song is titled Violence. I think there's just violence
Just
in
lyrics.
the lyrics. Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
But it's by somebody that starts with a C, and I can't remember the name. It's not Creed. It's not. Is it something Cambria? Uh. Mm, band. What is the name? Coheed and Cambria, maybe. Song with violence in it.
Bring up thousands.
Oh, maybe it's The Suffering. Is it The Suffering? Please be The Suffering. I don't want to listen to no live. Y'all crazy.
On live until.
Huh?
So you're just gonna play random songs on live?
Well, I'm trying to remember something, and they're wanting to know too. So I was playing random songs on live. All they have is live. They don't have the official video. Why do they not have the official video? What is why? Oh no, that's Island official video. What the heck? Okay, anyway, I think it's The Suffering. I do. I think it's The Suffering. But I don't know. Let me see. Coheed and Cambria. What was that I just saw? I don't know. Okay. Okay. Oh my Jesus. No. Dang it. Okay. I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually, and then I'll let everybody know because I will post it.
Okay.
I'll be like, this is the dang song. That stupid song that we spent 15 minutes trying to find. Anyway, thank you guys for being on here with me tonight. Thank you, Robert, for joining Debbie and I
Yes.
on our Geeks Live. And there's another freaking bot. Or did I not delete that one?
I don't think he deleted that one.
I don't think you deleted it.
Oh, that little. It says deleted on this side. Dang it. How are they still going to show it? I don't want it there. Go away. Okay. But until then, next week, we're going to have Joshie with us. Joshie will be here. So I'm sure we're probably going to be doing some drinking then. Oh, yeah, because I'm sure he'll bring some kind of weird bottle with him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm so glad he brought the butterscotch because that was some good mess.
Yes.
That is some good mess. I still have the White Russians in the fridge too, by the
Do
way.
you?
So we'll probably have to drink that Friday. Justin was gonna drink it. And I'm like, well, Josh, you wanted to see our faces when we drink it because I think it's gonna taste like crap. So I have a feeling I'm gonna be like, here, baby, can you drink that for me? Because I can't drink it.
Well, here, Justin, you can have mine too.
So here, Justin, you can have mine too. He said, okay.
I'm still working my way through a few here myself.
Oh,
my
the
goodness.
Kraken.
Nice.
Ned, Australian
Australian
whiskey.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that?
No.
No, because you go more in the Scottish area.
I do enjoy Scotch.
Have you seen the Kraken? I know you've seen the Kraken because I've seen the Kraken on the bottle.
Yeah.
cracking all day long.
I think. Oh boy.
What?
You got her dying.
I love Justin.
She said, I love Justin.
Yeah, get a couple drinks in me. I'm pretty good.
They got some,
Oh, Long Branch. I've never heard of that one, but I love that bottle.
Yeah.
I've also got in the other room a few other different ones like Glenlivet's and Glenfiddich, a few other ones like that.
Oh,
Justin is real big into scotch.
Not Timu, but the other one, Kahlua. That's what
Oh,
that's called.
Kahlua.
Kahlua.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm trying to get him to do a YouTube channel with me, but he doesn't want to be seen.
Mhm.
So
Well, you can get him a little thing that would like
Right?
A
shadow.
little face mask or something.
we
Yeah.
could just give him a face mask and let him be behind a face mask,
Like,
or put him to the side like he is tonight.
Like that one couple that we watch. The ones that are he's always doing crazy shit to her to make her laugh. You know, they do that little face on him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they do. We could do that.
Yeah.
Or
Justin,
the
we can make
English
you a cartoon
one
character.
that they.
A what?
There's an English guy that does something similar, but it's one of those features on the phone that it distorts your
Yeah,
face and
distorts your
voice.
face.
And
Yeah.
makes your mouth really big and
Yeah, and his eyes really tiny and his
Yeah.
nose like a little dot. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So see,
Yeah. We could totally
he has
do
no
that.
excuse.
It'll be pre-recorded anyway, so
Right?
I mean, I
It's
could
not
go
like
back
people can
in
say,
and
"Ha
do it like that. The chick with the piano. I know who you're talking about. Arabian Dad? No,
I
not
think
Arabian Dad. Indian Dad.
Indian Dad. Yeah.
Indian Dad.
Yeah.
Yes. He is hilarious. He was going to show his face at one time, and somebody said, "No, don't do it, don't do it.
Yeah.
You'll take away the
He's
magic."
either off to the side, or when they do show him, he has that little cartoon face.
Yeah.
So we could do that.
But
to
I don't know
Justin.
how they do that.
That probably ain't that hard. I'm sure we could figure it out.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. And then we can make Justin a cartoon face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he'll have to do a YouTube channel with us. Or me. He's like, I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
But I told him, I said, you're so funny.
We'll have to look into see how to do it, and then you two can get you a channel together. That would be great.
Yes.
It would be comical.
Yes. Well, my thinking was because there's this couple. I don't want to do it exactly like they do, but
Right.
they look at memes and all kind of other stuff. I would like to do something like that with him because what he likes, I'm kind of like,
how can you watch that? Yeah.
and then he'll make some kind of funny offhanded remark and it has me dying.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I just think it would be hilarious. I mean, he makes everybody laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody.
Who's everybody? I'm pretty sure everybody that's ever heard you on my live stream.
I've never heard him laugh.
That's because you don't have the earphones on.
He said that's because you don't have the earphones on.
No, because I was trying to play games.
He said no, because I'm trying to play a game.
Oh, okay. I'm a
Yeah.
dumbass.
What? Why?
When earlier when I said, "Oh, look, it's baby girl, Josh's girlfriend," that wasn't her. That was him. That's why it said, "Hey, Mama, Josh."
And I'm sitting there going, nice to meet you.
He's
I
like,
think I've already met him.
he's like, that was me on Sarah's account. That's why I wrote Josh after it.
I didn't even see the Josh. I didn't even see the name.
I seen it, but the way it was written, it was like OA Josh or something. I don't remember what it said, but so I didn't take it as it being him.
Yeah.
I'm retarded. We're okay.
We're good.
So both the boys hopped on and said hi.
Aww. I'm gonna have to bring up their Twitch. Are they still twitching?
Josh went off, but Bobby's still on.
Bobby's still twitching. I'll pull up his channel and have it playing.
Yeah,
But
he's
I'll
still
be
on.
going over there and spending some time with the man.
Yeah.
Gotta go spend some time with the man. He's had a long day. He did. They started moving Mom at, what was it, 11?
It was noon.
Around noon. And I was working, so I couldn't
Yeah.
help them. And by the time they got done moving everything, I was done with work. And
Yeah, done with that about 3, and then Warren went back over there at about 8, and then I went back over at about 9, and then we worked until about 10:30.
so they busted butt today. They deserve a nice steak sandwich tomorrow. Or just steak, period, not a sandwich. Unless he wants to go to the Subway and get a steak sandwich, I mean. Go a little on the cheap side.
I was about to say he could get himself a ribeye steak and taters and
Yes. Ribeye steak with the taters and or a salmon. He likes fish too. He likes the nice. Oh, Debbie.
Guess what time it
They have they have a red snapper hibachi at that one restaurant here in town.
Ooh.
And I hate fish. But I liked this. This was good. It was delicious.
have you tried barramundi?
The what?
Barramundi.
Barramundi?
Yeah, it's an Australian fish.
No.
Good fighting fish when you hook it. And it's very refreshing. So if you ever see barramundi, you might want to give it a try.
Really? Did you hear that, Justin? Barramundi. It's an Australian fish.
Okay.
He said we'd have to try it.
You
The
can
thing,
try any type of fish.
it's funny because I eat fish that to me doesn't taste like fish.
Yeah.
Like salmon, if it's not cooked right, is really fishy tasting.
Mhm.
He's like, you don't even know what you're talking about.
The other night, the taste of fish, you were like, that's good.
It did not taste fishy to me.
That's because it blended in with the sweet sauce.
That was last night, and I was talking about that fish, the red snapper. I said it was really good.
But it did have a fish taste to it. It wasn't like tuna exactly. But
What is the fish that they have at that other restaurant we go to that they have it every Friday night? All you can eat. Is it catfish?
yeah.
Justin, could you throw me one of those?
That's-
shallots?
I've eaten catfish, and catfish is fishy, but this catfish that they cook there is not
That
fishy.
one there is so
Huh.
It doesn't have that strong fish flavor.
Thank
No.
you.
You're welcome.
It's
You don't have to
good.
tell me the name of that place.
Yep. I can tell you it's downtown next to that horse.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Every Friday night, all you can eat.
I'll have to remember that.
Yep. And every Monday, it's burgers half off.
Cool.
Yeah, we go every Monday.
Okay.
But on that note, I really do gotta get off here.
Yeah, I gotta start migrating towards the bed.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming on, Robert. It was good seeing you. We didn't get to see you
no
last
problem.
week or the week before.
No,
Were
just
we
last
on?
week.
Okay,
Or the
just
week
last week.
before.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. That's when it snowed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I saw information about the barramundi too on your Facebook on the
Sweet. Thank you.
also the
Thank you
Twix
so
cake.
much. Yeah. Oh, I got. That's a month and a half away.
Yeah. Well, time to start getting it ready.
Right? I need to at least make one
Well,
to see
if,
how
if,
it comes.
if you don't like them, you could always do the individual things
Yeah,
like that on top.
exactly. Like, you know what? I ain't making your experimental cakes anymore, dude. Happy birthday, son.
Right?
Or you could try
Oh,
for
man.
a log cabin. Have tricks. Ideas just thrown out there.
Oh, I'm gonna have to start writing these down. Where's my notebook?
All right, I'll catch you probably next week.
Yep, we'll be here
Next
next
Sunday.
week.
All right.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.